Gamers, welcome back to MGG. It's been way too long since I've posted, so I'm back with another absolute banger video, and today we're exposing another weirdo in the Hive community. Man, the Hive community has a lot of weird people. Now before we get into the meat of this video, we need to introduce the special person we're exposing in today's video. He's that one guy in your group chat who goes into your mom's Facebook to find embarrassing photos of you. He is also a known Discord moderator for Evident P. Wait, what? This Evident P? That's crazy. He's also known to strike down any video that criticizes him. I dare him to try that shit on me, bro. On God. He's also on that Epstein type timing movie like Prime EDP. He even met up with one of his underage fans. Like, bro, you can't make this shit up. So basically, he's a Discord mod, a grifter, a gooner, a freak, a groomer, and a potential pedophile. Ain't no fucking way, gang. And this absolute GOAT, Giga Chat, and Lux Maxer is none other than SalHive.
Could you please give us your name?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, I came in with the saw. Ooh, yeah, I came in with the saw. Bitch, I play red raw. Yeah, bitch, I play red raw. Yeah, I came in with the saw. Ooh, yeah, I came in with the saw.
Now you already know I got the evidence on deck, so let's get to cooking. So first of all, the copyright situation. So there's this YouTuber called Treemon, who's a small Hive YouTuber. Now back in the day, him and SalHive were homies. They were day ones. Think Genos and Saitama. And just like any day one, they eventually switched up on each other. So back when they were friends, they made a lot of videos together.
What's the most down bad thing you ever did? I found out her shoe size and I beat to that number in my head. Bro, it doesn't make sense. We switched school IDs, and when I got home I started kissing her picture.
Yo.
Bro, lost. I drew her in art class and I beat it to the drawing, bro.
That's insanity.
I recorded her answering a question on a Zoom call class, and then the clap emoji, the moisturizer emoji. I took a picture of my cheeks and busted to it while imagining it was hers.
No.
Since we have the exact same skin tone.
No.
Bro.
That's disgusting. That's the worst one I've heard.
And when they eventually switched up on each other, this motherfucker Sal falsely copyrighted all of bro's videos for no reason. Like, damn, bro, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Bro even admitted that he did that shit for literally no reason. He legit just wanted to be a menace to society, and it gets worse. This nigga Sal somehow managed to find Treemon's Facebook, and he started going crazy. He managed to get Treemon's full name and surname, his address. He also found pictures of Treemon and his family and younger pictures of him. He even found bro's school. Like, ain't no way, bro. And he took all of that information and he leaked that shit, bro. He doxed the fuck out of him, bro. It's crazy. Bro, this is some of the most extreme levels of doxing I have ever seen in the Hive community. It's insane how this guy is not banned in every Hive Discord server by now. He even apparently threatened Treemon to admit that those pictures of him and his family were real. Like, bro needs to be put on a list because this shit is not normal. Now you're probably thinking, MGG, this has to be the worst of it, right? Well, no, there's more. Now apparently this guy met up with one of his fans IRL, and they look young as fuck, bro. They look fucking 12 years old, and this guy is 16 to 17 years old, meeting up with underage fans that is allegedly 11 years old and he's been talking to her for a long time. Like, bro, something sus is happening here. You can even go watch the video yourself. It has a very weird, creepy vibe. Like, bro has to be up to no good. Like, bro, look at how he's looking at them in this clip. Like, bro, somebody get Chris Hansen here right now.
Check it out. Ah! Whoa, what's the matter? What the hell is that? A killer robot monster? Ah!
Also, bro, what is with this creepy, disturbing ass image, bro? Like, get this shit away from me right now, gang. Like, this is giving me heavy, uncanny vibes and I don't know why. It's just creepy. Anyways, that is the trial of SalHive. He's a weirdo who likes to grief people's channels and copyrights for no reason. He's a freak and a future Diddy disciple. Ban him while you still can. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I might make a collab video this week. If you want to know more about that, join my Discord. Anyways, don't be a weirdo, otherwise I'm gonna expose you. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video. MGG is out. Peace. So Sal made a response video to me exposing him. Let's check it out.
Hello, and today, I think you probably know why I'm making this video. I am making this video because a recent video came about me by MGG. Now, this video was disgusting, and there's a completely disgusting thing at the end of the video, and it's just disgusting. This video is disgusting. This fucking video is disgusting, and this person should be fucking ashamed of himself. This is what I'm saying, this video is disgusting. It makes me look like to be a complete weirdo, and I'm not. Oh, I am shitting on you in this fucking video, you fucking weirdo. Ready? We are 58 seconds into the video and you want to bring in Jeffrey Epstein in? That's where this is where I draw the fucking line, you disgusting idiot. We'll be like, fuck you. Stop making me like I'm fucking Jeffrey Epstein, because I'm fucking not in your brain. It's disgusting. I keep saying this person's disgusting. He's a disgusting person, should be fucking ashamed of himself. Watch. Now let's return to the serious accusations made by this disgusting idiot, MGG.
Disgusting!
Gamers, welcome back to MGG. That's right, we're back with another banger video, and today's video is a bit different. Now this video is a direct part 2 to my last video that I made where I exposed SalHive. So you should probably watch that video first before watching this one. Link in the description. So in my last video, we exposed the questionable, devious, and maybe even illegal activities done by SalHive. And after I made that video, I ended up receiving a lot of new information that changes everything, which is why I'm here with part 2. Now, first of all, before we get into the new information, I have to address a few things about the first video. First of all, I got most of my information for that video from a group chat that includes Treemon, who's the guy I said got doxed by Sal, and also Cod God, who's a Minecraft YouTuber that is close to Treemon. Now, another place that I got some of my information from was a video by Soggy Piano, which also exposes Sal. Link in the description if you want to watch it. So if you are ever wondering where I got my information for my SalHive Expose video, now you know. Now that we got that out of the way, it's time to get into the new juicy drama that recently came out right after I made my Sal Expose video. Now, in my last video, I introduced y'all to Treemon, who's the person I said was being bullied and doxed by SalHive. Now, it turns out that our boy Treemon isn't so innocent after all. Turns out he's been doing some very fucked up shit in the Hive community and no one mentioned it. And you guys already know, in this channel we do not play favorites. If you do some dumb shit in the Hive community, I will expose you for doing some dumb shit regardless of who you are. No exceptions. Now let's talk about the questionable things that Treemon was allegedly doing in the Hive community. Now it turns out that a long time ago, a little over a year ago, our boy Treemon actually got exposed by a YouTuber called Obear86. Wait, what the fuck? I had no idea, bro. We definitely gotta see this shit. So in this video, this YouTuber Obear86 claimed that Treemon lied about his age on Discord. Now keep in mind, this happened over a year ago, and I just recently asked Treemon to confirm his age, and he did confirm to me that he's 13 years old, just barely meeting the age requirements needed to use Discord, which is 13 years old. Now because this exposed video came out so long ago, there's no way this motherfucker Treemon was old enough to be using Discord at the time. Bro should have been busy watching Cocomelon and Brainrot videos instead of using Discord. Now using Discord while underage is bad, but it's not as bad as the other fucked up things that Treemon did, which includes lying about being dead and pretending as if he committed suicide. Bro, what the fuck? So in this video, it shows Treemon basically saying he's gonna commit suicide by doing a flip off a bridge. And then shortly after, he starts pretending as if his mom is using his Discord account and she's asking where Treemon is. And his friend who saw the original message that Treemon sent saying that he was going to jump off a bridge, that friend immediately told her that he might have committed suicide, thinking that they were talking with Treemon's mother. Bro, this whole thing is just beyond fucked up. Like, bro, how are you gonna sit there and lie to your own friends that you're going to kill yourself and then pretend as if you are a concerned parent who thinks their son is dead? Like, what? Forget SalHive. This nigga Treemon needs to be put on a list. I don't even think bro is 13 years old because of how many times he's lied to people. And you can go look at the messages yourself in Obear's video. It's honestly kind of disturbing knowing that it's just him pretending to be his own mother. And even more info is that Treemon has actually talked to his friends about how he knows a lot of people that have committed suicide, and then he goes and does this. I am beyond disappointed. Also, side note, why the fuck would any mother go into their son's Discord if they thought they were missing? Like, wouldn't you call the police? Or if you're gonna go to their phone, you go to WhatsApp or Messenger or emails, not Discord. Bro, most parents don't even know what Discord is. By the way, Treemon did all of this just because he got kicked out of some random Minecraft server. Like, are we dead ass right now? Now going back to SalHive, apparently the real reason that he decided to copyright all of the videos that he did with Treemon was because he didn't want to be associated with Treemon after finding out about all of these horrendous things that Treemon was doing at the time, which is low-key like valid. Like, if I was him, I would have done the same thing, bro. Fuck no, I'm not associating with nobody that's doing all this crazy shit in the background. Bro, you really can't trust anyone in the Hive community. Also, a few things before I go. Owen is a dude. Sal didn't release any of the private information he got about Treemon. The FBI can finally rest, and this creepy ass image will forever haunt my nightmares. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Merry Christmas if you're watching this on the 25th. This is probably going to be the last video I'm making this year, so thank you all for the support this year. Y'all are amazing. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all in 2026. Peace.
They got your ass on camera.
Niggas ain't got me on no fucking camera.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K?
That ain't me.
Why did you do that? Why would you look? Nigga, you got the same fit on.
Yes, you read the title right. We're talking about the biggest gooner in the Hive community. This motherfucker is the type of nigga to drop 6 bands on a female streamer just so she can say his name. He's the type of nigga to sign up to be one of those 1,000 men that cracked Bunny Blue in that one video. He is such a gooner that he will pay for a bitch's OnlyFans when the hub is free. He's the type of guy to crash out because he found out that Pokemon has a boyfriend. And on top of all of this, he's gay, a fanboy, and a furry at the same time.
This nigga is trash.
And this person is none other than Leapedbark, who's known as the freakiest person in the Hive community, a title that he's genuinely proud of. But before we continue on talking about this freak, alright, welcome to MGG. Alright, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so how about you hit me with a sub? If you made it this far, you might as well like the video, give me a comment, tell me what you think. Do you know who this guy is? I personally only learned about him in a couple of weeks, but whatever, right? Hit me with a sub, hit me with a like, and let's jump straight into this freaky ass video. Now, Leapedbark is a known person in the Hive community, right? People talk about him all the time. I see him around almost every server. Well, used to every server. He was there. I know he got banned a bunch of times because of his freakiness. And yeah, he's just a person in the Hive community. Everybody knows him. You know, he's weird. And I wanted to talk about him today because, like, I found out a lot about him in his server because I was talking to him and he was like telling me everything, and I was just like, bro, I have to make a video about this guy, right? So, anyways, apparently first of all, he said to me that he was 13, but then he said to another person that he's 15. So, you know, his age isn't really, you know, we don't know. Like, take everything in this video with a grain of salt because I don't think this guy is being very truthful about his identity, about who he is. Probably the first red flag I got from this guy is probably his bio. He has a lot going on. He's dyslexic, autism, a male, a fanboy, a fairy, maybe. Like he has so much going on in his bio. I was like, yeah, this guy's gonna be weird. And I was not wrong. Like, every server, he always posts some weird, freaky fanboy shit, and everybody just like, is just cool with it. Like, nobody talks out about it. Like, even in Games as a server, you will see this guy just posting like straight up like sexualized, furry, fanboy ass videos and pictures, and people will just be like, yeah, whatever. And I recently went to his server to like talk to him to figure out like who is this person, like who he actually is, and I found a lot of information from going into his Discord, and we're gonna talk about it in this video. So randomly one day, right, he posted in his server saying that he got banned, like on Discord, like the whole of Discord he got banned. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, what do you mean your account got banned? And then he was like, I don't know why. Like, he's actually shocked and surprised that he got banned. And then I'm like, are you sure you don't know why? Like, what happened? And then he's like, oh, maybe it's the GIF. And I'm like, the GIF? And then this guy just straight up tells me that he posted an NSFW GIF in a server and he got banned for it and he's surprised. And I'm like, at first he said it's a gory GIF, like, and I was like, bro, I'm desensitized to this shit. It's fine, send it to me, I want to see what it is. And then he sends it and it's literally straight up like porn, basically. Like, I don't even know if I can even show it in this video. I'll show it, but like, if I get banned, it's your fault. Okay, y'all wanted to see it, not me, alright? But he sends this to me and I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this, dog? And he's like, yeah, I sent this in the server. And I'm like, bro, why would, like, it's a Discord server. Discord servers have rules. What do you mean you just sent a literally like NSW GIF and then you're surprised that you got banned, right? And as I'm talking to him, he basically says that, you know, some servers allow it. Like, some servers allow him to send that type of content. And I asked him, you know, what servers are you talking about? And he actually tells me that he does this like often. Like, this is a thing that he does. He goes and he sends those types of GIFs in servers all the time. Like, bro actually goes out of his way to find servers that allow him to send NSW. He's that much of a gooner. And also he says that he's 14. And as we're talking, he starts telling me about these servers that he's in that allow him to send, you know, NSW. And I'm asking him, yo, how did you even get into the servers? Like, how did you end up in a server that's like straight up like full of porn? Like, how did you get there? And then he drops a bombshell on me where he says that he's actually in a private like server kind of thing going on where there's a bunch of people in the server and they all just send each other like porn straight up, right? NSW back and forth. Keep in mind, he's like 14, right? He's 14 in a server, a Discord server where they send NSW to each other. And I asked him, well, how did you get here? Like, what circumstances put you in a position where you're in this server? And then he tells me that some random guy, some 18-year-old, by the way, so he got groomed by an 18-year-old into joining a server where they post porn, right? And this guy's name is Hive or something like something around Hive, that's his name, right? And this Hive guy, right, he's 18 at the time this happened and he was like 13, basically invited him to one of these servers, right? And he joined that server and he also started participating in the goonerish freaky ass stuff, and that's basically where it all started. And basically after that he started like doing it in other servers for some reason. He started spamming GIFs, spamming porn basically in other servers just because he's allowed to do it in those servers. Shit is crazy. And he literally just got exposed like a couple of days ago for sending literal porn NSW to kids that he knows are young. And there's a DM, like there's a screenshot of a screenshot DM that shows that he knows that the person is young and he's still sending them straight up NSW. Like the issue method, you know, the issue guy I talked about in the last video, he also did the same thing, and now he's doing the same thing where he goes, he finds this obvious kids, like obviously young people on Discord, and he sends them NSW knowing that they're kids. Like, what? He even tells me that they're 12 years old and that they're very mature. Like, bro, this is like what pedophiles say, bro. He even says that he's talked to somebody who claims to be 16, but he doesn't believe them, right? Which means he is hoping that that person is younger. He's suspecting that they're younger. He wants to figure out that they're younger. He wants to know that they're younger. That's what he wants. Like, bro, he might be a pedophile, even though he's young as well. He's clearly showing those pedophile like tendencies, right? Like when this guy turns 18, when he becomes an adult, I will not be surprised if we found out that he has like CP or some shit, and he's talking to minors on like Roblox or Discord or some shit. So basically, he's a gooner, he's a freak, he's a pedophile, fanboy, and furry, and also he's gay. So yeah, moral of the story: ban Leapedbark in your server while you still can before he posts SOW, bro. Get that nigga out of here, dog. Like,
for legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
No hate to Leapedbark. Don't send him hate at all, right? This is not a hate video. This is more of a joke video. Do not send hate to Leapedbark. Just ban him and move on, because this guy is freaky and he's weird and he might be grooming somebody right now as we speak. Like, it's crazy. Anyways, that's it for today. Crazy video, I know, but like, you know, what do you expect? It's a Discord, bro. There's some crazy people on Discord. But anyways, that's it for today. Subscribe, all right? I need subscribers, bro. Hit me with subscribes, bro. Give me a sub. It's quick, it's easy, it's free. You have no excuse. Hit me with a sub, all right? And yeah, I guess I'll see y'all in my Discord. Join my Discord, link in the description, right? And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next crazy ass video. Gentlemen, welcome back to MGG. All right, we're back with another banger video. But before I get started, I want to thank you all for the engagement y'all gave me on my last video. That shit went popular. Like, people were not just watching the video, but like engaging with it, commenting, liking, and all this good stuff. Like, I really appreciate it, right? But anyways, let's get started with this new video, right? This will most likely be the most controversial video I've ever made. But before we do that, let's talk about the aftermath of my last video, because a lot happened after I uploaded that video, and it happened fast. Like people who cared about that video responded pretty quickly, and it was crazy. The first person to show like a response to that video was Hive, which is the guy that I talked about in my last video, right? And he was talking about how I accused him of being a groomer. Now in my video, like all the information I got from that video, I got from Leap, right? Because the video was about him. All the information was from him, right? Leapedbark, the guy I was talking to in that video, right? I got the information from him, right? I didn't go out of my way to go look for other people to involve into this, because this had nothing to do with anybody else but Leap, right? I wanted to only talk about him, things that associate with him, and one of the things that he mentioned was Hive. That's why I included it in my video, right? Because he mentioned it while I was talking to him. Whether it was truthful or not, I didn't care about that. I just made my video and talked about what he told me, right? That's on him. If he told me something, that's on him, right? I just talked about what he told me, right? That was the point of that video. Now obviously Durf was pretty butthurt by that video, right? He saw it. I didn't even know who Durf was. It was just a guy that apparently like somehow convinced Leap into joining a porn server, a server that we will be talking about later on in this video, because I have a lot to say about that server. Okay, but anyways, he was very upset about that video, and in response he DM'd me. He was like, yo, like what is this about? And I'm like, yeah, like, you know, I made a video about you. And the crazy thing is, the first thing that he does, right, is he tries to sort of mitigate the damage. He tries to sort of convince me that I was wrong, that his server is not like a Guna server, his server is not freaky, that, you know, they have rules against this type of shit, that he's not groomer. Like, he really tries to sell that, you know, his server is safe and all this. And you know what's crazy is that I asked him, right, that, you know, why don't you invite me to your server? Since you're saying that your server is chill, you're saying that your server is safe, so how about you invite me to your server, right? Let's see if it's actually safe. And he actually agrees. Like, he's like, yeah, sure, come to my server, come check it out. It's super chill, there's nothing going on, there's no Guna shit, you're welcome to join my server, right? Which I was surprised by, because I was almost convinced that his server was edgy, bro. I was convinced that his server was weird, right? So it shocked me when I saw that he invited me to his server. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if his server is actually like weird, he most likely like wiped the server, purged the messages, removed all the Guna messages and everything, right? So going into that server, I didn't expect to see much, because I'm thinking to myself, if his server is actually weird, he most likely deleted all the evidence of the Guna stuff before inviting me to his server, right? So I didn't expect to see anything. But when I joined his server and scrolled for like less than 5 minutes, bro, the shit I saw in that server was crazy.
Granted, it was mostly deep. They was sending all the gifs. Not to say that the others weren't participating, right? The first thing that I noticed, right, going into this while I was scrolling, right, the thing I want to talk about is this deaf guy, right, the deaf high guy. He talked about how his server was like no gooner stuff. Like he talked about how his server did not condone gooning material, NFCW material. He basically, when I was talking to him, you get the sense of like he didn't agree, he didn't allow this type of content to be sent in his server, right? He portrayed it as if his server has moderation. They don't do that type of shit in his server, right? That's the message that I got from him. But when I joined his server, like bro, they were sending like literal NSW porn gifs like crazy, like loose change, bro, all over his server. Not once did I see him condone that behavior. Not once did I see him basically like say, guys, stop sending this shit. Not once. You can ask him to invite you to his server. Not once did he like was against that shit being sent in his server, right? He actually basically encouraged people to send that type of content in his server. Now again, it's his server, right? He can do whatever the fuck he wants in his own server. He can send freaky shit in his own server. That's fine, right? It's his server, right? He can do whatever the fuck he wants. The problem is that he is advertising, well, at least to me, that his server is safe, that his server is not edgy, it's not freaky, it's not weird, right? He was trying to convince me that his server was not like that, right? They were not like that, right? Which is why it pissed me off when I joined his server and it was like that, and it was full of freaky shit, it was full of weird, like straight up porn, bro, like straight up like pornographic shit. And again, it was mostly deep dog that was sending this shit, but at the same time, bro, you are the owner of the server, right? If you don't want Leap to be sending that shit, tell him to stop. Ban him from the server. Like ban him from the server. He's sending porn in your server. Ban him, right? He continuously chooses not to do that. Continuously chooses to not only not do anything about it, but engage with the content that he was sending, right? Like actually respond to it and like literally talk about, yeah, like agreeing with the shit that he was sending, the gooner shit that he was sending in the server, which would be fine, don't get me wrong, would be fine if he wasn't talking about how his server was safe, right? He wasn't advertising his server as if it was this great safe server with rules or whatever, and then you join his server and it's like the complete opposite. And again, it wasn't just Leap, like it was mostly him, but it wasn't just him. Like there were other people in the server sending gooner shit and everybody was participating. And if you join the server, it has a very, like obviously now it's fine because like I'm calling them out, right? So they're obviously aware that they're being called out for sending that shit, so they're stopping now. But if you scroll, like if you see all the past messages, like it is extremely creepy, the shit that they be sending in that server, bro. Like it is very weird, like very like strange messages. They're weird, fantasizing about men and gay shit. Like that was like the weirdest part about the server, is how much they fantasize about like just gay shit, and most of them are dudes. Not to say that I'm homophobic or anything, but like it was just such a strange experience. Like that server is freaky and weird, bro. They were like talking about fanboys and stuff like that. And again, it would be fine if he wasn't saying that his server was not like that, right? I'll be fine with his server being like that. Okay, there are gooner servers everywhere on Discord, like we all know them, but at least those servers are man enough to basically be like own the fact that they are a gooner server, right? They own the fact that they are an edgy server. But this guy, this deaf guy, he's telling me that his server is not like that. He's telling me that his server is free from any gooner stuff, that his server is not, you know, it's not like weird. And then I join his server and then it's weird. And it's like, bro, like at this point, he's straight up just lying. Like he's just lying. And him and his boyfriend or whatever are out here villainizing me, right? And calling me the weird person for figuring. And I'm like, bro, like you said your server was normal. You said your server was chill. And I joined your server and it's not. And I'm calling you out for that, and you calling me the villain. You making me sound like I'm the bad guy, right? When I'm calling out you blatantly lying. Basically, not to me, but to your community at the same time. But I will say, when it comes to Leap and Def, there's definitely not any grooming happening, like any like traditional type grooming where they try to get together. Like there's no actual grooming going on, right? So that's definitely false. But he did get Leap to join that server, right? He did allow Leap to send, like straight up encourage Leap to send porn in his server. So I see that as grooming. I don't know about you. I see that if you're encouraging somebody who's younger than you to participate in edgy, inappropriate behavior, that's grooming in my eyes. Obviously, it's not the actual grooming, the definition of it, but in my eyes, that's straight up grooming. But yeah, you'd be the judge of that, right? You all in the comment section decide whether it's grooming or not. It's unethical, but it may not be like actual grooming. You know what I mean? And also, DeFi has been requesting that I take down my video. That's not gonna happen, right? That's not gonna happen. Yes, the grooming allegations may be false, but in my eyes, you're still as bad. Like you're still as bad as when I made that video, right? Again, I got all my information from that video from Leap, right? And I did say in that video that video was more of a joke video, like it wasn't a serious video, right? So I'm not gonna take it down just because you don't like it. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm not gonna take down the video. And then he threatens to sue me on top of that, right? And he's 16, so he can't even appear in court even if he wanted to sue me. And I live in a different country, so I don't know if he's willing to pay at least 10k to sue me in a different country while still being underage, right? Which means, by the way, because he's underage, because he's under the age of 18, he would have to get his parents to sue me for this whole controversy. And if he's gonna do that, he can do that, bro. Like, he can straight up do that. Like, I like, bring it on, bro. Like, I know law, bro. I know law. Okay, my parents, my mom is like, you know, in that kind of field, right? If you want to sue me, you can sue me, bro. I'll fight it, okay? Because here's the thing, I'm an adult. I'm 18, right? Y'all know that. Actually, he was accusing me of being 20, which is false. I'm 18, so I can appear in court, right? If you want to sue me, if your 16-year-old Gruber ass is threatening to sue me, you can do that. I encourage you to do that. Actually, I encourage you to do that. Get your parents, get them to pay for a lawyer and sue me. See how that ends. Right? See where they get you, right? Again, this video is not hate to DeFi, right? This is just me exposing the blatant lies, weirdness, and freakiness of all his community, him, all the people around him, and his server, right? I would not recommend you associate with him or his server, because both of it is fucking weird. It's cringy. Also, if you are a YouTuber, bro, if you are a YouTuber, please do not associate with these types of people, right? It will never end well. Like, if you're a YouTuber and you are in that server, if you're in DeFi server and you see the shit that they be sending in that video, if you get big, like, okay, this is a once in a blue moon type situation, but if you get big, like, I'm talking 50,000 subscribers, people can use the fact that you are in that server against you, right? They can use that to cancel. You saw what happened to Dream, you saw what happened to Gerbert. Like, bro, like, Discord can ruin your life, can ruin your career, right? So if you want to be a YouTuber and you don't want to end up in those types of situations, stay away from those types of servers, like DeFi servers. Stay away from people like him, like DeFi and all those. Stay away from those types of people that are okay with sending like those types of inappropriate messages with people who are blatant kids, minors. Okay, stay away from those people, because it will only hurt you. It won't hurt you now. Right now it's fun and games, right? Sending GIFs, sending NSW GIFs. Now it's fun and games, right? But trust me, if you ever get big on YouTube, if you ever become a streamer, and if you ever get haters, that shit will come back to bite you at the end. Okay, trust me, stay away from those servers and those people. Also, let's talk about Leap for a second. His response to my video was pretty wholesome. Like, I expected him to crash out. Like, again, I did tell him that I was gonna make a video about him before I made it, right? So he knew that the video was coming out. He was prepared for, like, you know, the onslaught to like come out and, you know, get like destroyed basically, right? But he was probably like the least like angry about that video. He was pretty like chill about it. He was laughing about it. He was commenting a lot, right? Like every hour or so he leaves a comment on the video, which tells me that he keeps coming back to watch the video. I will say that I did not expect that big of a turn up from that video, right? People, he told me that he got banned in a bunch of servers, right? He lost staff in like 20 servers, like he got banned everywhere, right? Which again, I mean, that's not what I intended to happen. I still think Leap is weird, right? And I want to talk about that like now, because again, Leap is young, right? He's like 14, right? Apparently, that's what he told me, right? And when I was talking to Leapedbark about this whole controversy, right? About this whole video thing, you get the sense that he doesn't really understand what he did wrong, which is bad, right? Like when I was seeing the way he was responding to me, the way he was talking to me, the way he was commenting on the video, like you get the sense that he doesn't really understand what he did wrong. What's so wrong about me sending an SW in a server, right? Which tells me that he's most likely gonna do it again. Again, no hate to Leap. Okay, I'm not hating on him, but I'm just saying, if you are a server owner out there, if you own a server that you banned Leapedbark in, just know that most likely if you unban him, he's gonna do it again. Like he's probably gonna do it again, because he probably doesn't even understand what's in the wrong. He still sees himself as not in the wrong as the others, like other villains. No hate to Leap or anything, right? I'm still cool with him. He's like, yeah, he's weird, but like I'm not hating on him. But I'm just saying, from what I've seen, from the messages he sent to me, from me talking to him, it's very clear that he doesn't really realize what he did wrong, and he's most likely gonna do it again if you unban him in your servers. Guaranteed. This will be the last time I'm talking about this drama, about DeFi, about Leap, about his freaky ass server, that weird ass server. By the way, stay away from that server. This is gonna be the last time I'm talking about this. Okay, I have other videos that I recorded that I want to post, that I want to do. Like, I want to talk about the collie clerk thing that happened with him being shot. Like, I have other things that I want to talk about. This is the last time I'm addressing that whole drama shit going on. By the way, thank everybody that engaged with that video that I made about Leap. I think I gained like straight up like 40 subscribers just from that video alone, right? So thank you all for the engagement, for the love you all are showing me from that video, right? I appreciate it. You guys are awesome, right? Shout out to all the people that liked that video, that subscribed, right? Y'all are great. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I know, crazy drama, crazy shit going on, right? I know, right? But there's gonna be more, right? So like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna be posting tomorrow as well, talking about the collie clerk thing, right? I have some opinions on that, right? So if you want to see that, tune in, like, share, subscribe, right? It's easy, it's simple, it's cheap. Just subscribe, right? It's free. Just do it, right? I want to get to 1,000 subscribers, so hit me with a sub and join my Discord, link in the description. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next crazy ass video.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I want to jerk off! Fuck! I want to jerk off! Look at this!
Gamers, gooners, and groomers of the Hive community, I have some absolutely massive news for the unemployed. We have discovered yet another gooner/loser in the Hive community. So grab some snacks, lock the fuck in, and let's dive straight into this video. Now we all know Discord. It's an app you use to message other people and other down bad activities. Now if you use Discord a lot, you're most likely either grooming a minor or spending way too much time having e-sex, which is especially true for the person we're going to be talking about in this video, who in the streets of Discord is known as Flame. So who the fuck is Flame? Flame is a person on Discord who likes having power over other people and also flexing that he has a girlfriend. And I'm not even kidding, bro's entire profile and personality is centered around him having a girlfriend. It's even in his name, for crying out loud. And apparently her name is Rose. Now I think it's pretty obvious the guy really loves his girlfriend. Like bro would take a bullet for that girl. Like you would think his girlfriend is Anna Zhang because of how much he worships her. Now because of how much he loves this girl, her breaking up with him would leave him absolutely devastated, which is exactly what happened. Apparently she dumped the shit out of this guy. Like bro, she did not want anything to do with his lame ass. She probably realized it wasn't a good idea to have an online relationship with some random 15-year-old dumbass who probably goons 5 times a day to a zoomed in picture of her profile pic that's probably not even her. Now when Flame got his dumbass dumped by his online girlfriend, bro got pretty depressed, and he low-key started crashing out at other people, specifically in Coco Catty's Discord server, who's a Minecraft YouTuber by the way. The amount of admin abuse this guy was committing will make even 2024 MGG jealous. Don't ask why. Bro started looking for anything to be pissed off at. He even started getting mad when people would reply to his messages on Discord, an app where you talk to other people. Like, are we dead ass right now? And when I called him out for what he was doing, cause I'm not a bitch, he started timing me out. Now eventually the owner did step in and finally shut Flame's stupid ass up, but by demoting him down from admin to mod. Now like I said in the beginning of the video, this guy loves having power. So when this happens, he was yet again heartbroken.
You can't keep getting away with this! He can't keep getting away with it! He won't.
Now at this point, Flame has lost all his power. Everybody in the server hates him, his girlfriend dumped him, he's powerless, and he's bitchless. Like bro, pick a struggle. Now at this point, bro only has 2 options. It's either he takes the easy way out and does a flip, or he deletes Discord. The choice is yours. Now this should be a lesson to all of y'all watching right now. Do not have an online girlfriend, because you have no way of knowing if she actually loves you or she's taking back shots every time she's offline and she's not texting you. Don't end up like Flame. Learn from his stupidity. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Y'all know the drill. Like, share, subscribe, give me a sub. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm so close, bro. Just give me a sub, bro. Anyway, that's it for today's videos. I'm gonna be posting a few extra videos this week because you know I'm energetic. I'm not lazy anymore and I have time. So stay tuned for that. Turn on notifications so that you're notified by that. Also join my Discord. I need more members in that bitch. Right, so join. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. MGG is out.
I know this plan is foolproof. Check this out. First of all, you and me start working at the bank. Doesn't matter the position, okay? Just so long as we get in there, right? Then we just go there every day, do the work, gain their trust until we get them in the palm of our hand.
All right. That's how we get the money.
That's the beauty of it, bro. They deposit the money into our bank accounts. Week after week, month after month. They not even gonna know they being robbed. And then 20, 30 years later, we walk out the front door like nothing even happened.
Mother, that's called a job!
Gamers of the world, welcome back to MGG. I have some more massive news for the unemployed, and it has something to do with the last video I made. Because this video is more of like a part 2 of the last video, you do need to watch the last video to like understand what's going on and where this whole thing started. So link in the description if you want to go watch that video. This story and drama has taken such a massive turn. It's crazy how much things can escalate from just one video. Anyways, grab some snacks, sit your ass down and lock the fuck in, because this is gonna be a long one, especially because I don't want to leave anything out. I want y'all to get the full picture of what actually happened. Alright, y'all set? Alright, cool, let's get started. So if you watched my last video, which you definitely should, you would know that I talked about Flame and how after his girl broke up with him, he crashed out and at some point got demoted in Cod Daddy's Discord server, leading to him having a mental breakdown and leaving the server. Now immediately after I posted that video, there was an insane amount of backlash from people in the community coming from all different sides, aimed mainly at me. Now I will admit there are things I did wrong in that video, like making fun of self-harm, which is wrong, you should never do that. And because of these mistakes I made in the production of that video, I did consider taking down the video. Until something absolutely insane happened shortly after that will leave you shocked. Something that completely caught me off guard. So y'all remember the Cod Daddy's Discord server that I mentioned earlier? You know, the server where Flame crashed out and got demoted? Well, while I was talking to other people in DMs about my video, I got tagged in that server. And when I went to check what was going on, I see this. A bot was raiding the server and it tagged me as if I was the one that ran the command. Now when I saw this, I immediately started laughing, like, because in my mind I'm thinking that this has to be the dumbest way to try and cancel me. Like, bro, no one is going to believe this, right? Well, it turns out one of the admins actually believed it and banned me from the server. That admin was Ayiizi, or what I'm going to be calling them moving forward, AZ. Now AZ actually believed that I was the one who was raiding the server and he banned me from the server, which was actually pretty shocking because you can obviously tell it's not me. But anyways, I digress. So right now in my mind I'm thinking it has to be Flame who's behind this. I mean, I did just make an exposed video on him. He's already shown to have hated it, so like it has to be him. But the thing is, when I went to confront him, he completely denied everything and blamed it all on AZ, the admin from earlier, which didn't make sense because he's the same admin that just banned me, thinking that I was the one that was raiding the server. So what the fuck is going on here? And I gotta tell you, what I discovered is insane. So apparently Flame, the guy from my last video, and AZ, the admin that banned me, were both working together to take down Cod Daddy's Discord server to get revenge on me. Like, what in the actual fuck is going on right now, bro? Like, I couldn't make this shit up even if I wanted to. So this guy Flame, who was out here painting himself as the victim, was actually secretly plotting to take down Cod's Discord server, the same server he crashed out on, the same server that he just got his admin back right now as I'm making this video. So okay, as I'm talking to Flame about all of this, he starts to basically make fun of the fact that AZ was about to nuke the server with a bot called PV Security, which by the way, I later learned that Flame was actually the one that gave this bot to AZ to use to nuke the server. Ain't no fucking way, gang. And it gets worse. It's now been confirmed that Flame convinced AZ to delete all the DMs they had together so that no one could prove that he was involved, except for me at least. And the thing is, once all of this information came out, this motherfucker Flame basically tried to play it off as if it was all a joke this whole time, as if framing somebody of raiding and nuking somebody's server is a joke. And you want to know the fucked up thing about all of this is that I actually started to feel bad about this Flame guy, especially after I made that video. I was genuinely prepared to take down the video, and then he goes and does this. Unbelievable. But basically, to sum everything up, Flame and AZ did in fact work together to raid and nuke Cod's Discord server. And if you still think otherwise, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, gang. This should low-key be a lesson to everyone that on Discord you can't trust anyone, bro. You really can't, and it sucks. But anyway, that's it for today's video. Very short video today, mainly because, like, you know, I just wanted to make like a part 2 sort of response to that other video, since there was such a monumental like backlash after the video. A lot of people wanted me to like basically make a response video to that video, right? So this, there you go, there you have it, right? So yeah, it's a very short video, but I will go back to like long form content, reaction content. I have a lot of videos recorded, saved up, ready for y'all. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I also want to say I'm not promoting any hatred to be sent on any of the people I discuss in these videos. These videos are purely for entertainment purposes only and educational, if you know you're getting any knowledge from these videos. But don't go around hating on people just because you saw a video that MGG made. Alright, if you want to hate in my comment section, because I'm fine with it. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Peace. MGG is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MGG. This is going to be a bit of a different video from what I've been posting lately. This one is going to be a bit more on the serious side of things. Now, as y'all might have seen, a couple of days ago I posted a video exposing Flame for admin abusing and being an overall terrible person after the devastating breakup. And after I made that video, he later teamed up with Ayiizi, or what I'm going to be calling her moving forward, AZ, and her and Flame both worked together to raid and nuke Coco Kitty's Discord server in order to get revenge on me. Now, if you're a bit confused as to what I'm talking about, I did make 2 other videos linked in the description where I explain the whole drama. So if you want to catch up on what's going on, you can go watch those videos. Now today, for this video, I decided to have both AZ and Flame come on the channel and basically explain what actually happened here and basically tell us their side of the story, because this whole situation has affected them a lot, and I wanted to give them a platform to come explain themselves to the community. The first person we're going to talk to today is Ayiizi, or AZ. AZ, welcome to the channel. Wouldn't be the first time I'm featuring you in this channel. But anyways, so the first thing I wanted to know is what is your understanding on the drama that you're being accused of, on the controversy, right? Like the whole thing, like what is your understanding of what the controversy is about and what you're being accused of?
Okay, so my understanding is that I know it's been bad drama lately since I raided a server, and I know that it's bad, shouldn't have been done, and shouldn't have happened. I'm Ayiizi, and I'm now 15 years old, by the way, and yeah, that's all I gotta say for this question right now.
Okay, now obviously it is known in the community that you didn't act alone in this whole raid. Like you said, you raided a server, but you weren't the only one, right? You did it with Flame in Coco's server, right? So first of all, I want to know, what is your relationship with Flame? How did y'all get to know each other? How did y'all get close enough to the point where you can scheme this whole thing in the first place? And also, how did you end up being a admin in Coco's server to begin with, right? So it's like 2 questions in one, basically. What's your relationship with Flame, and how did you end up being an admin in Coco's server to have those permissions to be able to raid / nuke the server?
Well, my relationship with Flame is nothing bad, really, not dating or anything. We were just good friends until this whole thing happened, and he plotted on me. We met in Grindr server, if I'm correct about that, and helped each other with our problems and supporting each other for what's going on in our lives. I got staff in Coco's server by showing good responsibility and applying in tickets, and eventually got trial helper. I eventually left the server and came back later on and have gotten my roles given back to me. I've been in the server for a long time and never raided until I was told by Flame to help him out because he was mad at you for making that video of him being a simp for Rose and Coco laughing about it. So that's what made it happen.
Okay, so now I want you to walk me through the entire sort of interaction or conversation you had with Flame after the video was posted. Like, what did he say to you? How did y'all scheme? How did y'all plan this? And sort of like, what was your thought process throughout the whole thing? Like, were you angry? Were you like, okay, I want to help you out, I know this is wrong, but you know what I mean? Like, what was your thought process? Were you pissed off at the video? Were you pissed off at me? Were you just trying to help Flame? Did you feel bad for him? That's why you helped him out, right? What did he say to you to convince you that I'm the enemy, that you should, you know what I mean? Like, walk me through the entire interaction you had with Flame after my video was posted that led you to raiding and nuking the server.
Well, he was mad about it and told me to delete the YouTube video from Grindr server, like delete the message. I told him I couldn't, and it just turned into talking about raiding the server. I didn't know how to, so he taught me how he gave me a bot called PIVBot, and I used the Rizzler one also to blame it on you. He told me how to work the bot, like told me the commands to it. For example, he told me .raid, and .nuke also was told .ban all, that is to ban all members. But I didn't do it because I know that would be too far over one video. Then after it was all finished, we both left, and he told me to delete the DMS while he deleted his, but it turned out that he already had screenshots of mine, and yeah.
But like, did you realize that what you're doing was wrong? Because I feel like right now the way you're describing it is if you thought it was fine, like it was okay to just go in and just raid somebody's server and blame it. Like you have to have some level of like you realizing that what you're doing is wrong, right? Because like a lot of people right now are gonna be pissed off that you think of this as a joke. You don't realize what you did was wrong, right? And the way you move on from dramas like this is you need to take accountability for what you did. You need to realize that some people do believe that what you did was wrong, which it was. So like during this whole thing, while you were talking to Flame and deciding this, did you at some point think, okay, I shouldn't do this, this is wrong, right? And what made you sort of bury that thought process? And because like you had a lot of chances. I mean, you're saying that he's busy telling you how to use the pods, how to do the commands. That's a lot of time, right? You had a lot of chances during that moment to be like, nah, this is wrong, like I shouldn't do this. Like what made you keep going? What motivated you to continue on with the plan and actually use the bot and execute the command, a command that you didn't even fully understand how it worked?
No, I do realize that it's wrong and that it's bad. Yeah, it's my responsibility. And many people were pissed off in my DMS. I wanted to not do it, but I just felt bad for the guy because he didn't give consent to the video, and he seemed very hurt about it, so I just decided to help him. Yes, I know it's wrong to help raid a server, and I shouldn't have done it. I completely understand, and I will apologize to everyone. I have made a lot of people mad and hurt about the server raid, especially Coco. I'm very, very sorry about everything.
Okay, here's the thing, right? If this becomes a video, right, which it will, right? So say something that you would want to say to like all your friends that might be watching this, all the people in the Hive community, in Grindr server, in Coco server, like everyone that has turned their back on you, that are probably gonna watch this video, right? What do you want to say to them to sort of like show them that you've learned your mistake, you're taking responsibility, right? Also like give like an honest apology to them, right? What are you planning on doing moving forward? Are you still gonna quit Discord? Because you said you're gonna quit Discord. Is that still happening, right? Like what do you want to say to them, right? Because now they're mad at you, right? They don't trust you. They're probably not gonna unban you, right? So like what is the last thing you want to say to them to be like, look, right, I've learned my mistake, I'm sorry, right? Let's just move on from this, right? Like what do you want to say, right?
Well, I want to say that I am sorry and that I want to apologize for even doing so, and I really did learn from my mistake. Also, I didn't mean to harm or hurt anyone. Yeah, they might turn their backs on me, but I completely understand and completely fine with it since it was my mistake I made and my responsibility. I've mainly gained lots of problems from it and drama in my DMS, but I kindly ask if we can just forget about what happened and forget about this issue. Because I don't want this to go any further to the point where the whole community starts fighting. I don't know if I'll quit or not, but I am sure of thinking about leaving exactly on November 22nd, 2025. So I'll just say to whoever is watching the video to have an amazing day or night. I hope their Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's will be amazing.
Okay, so what do you want to say to Flame, right? Because I'm gonna interview him as well. So, what is your message to him, right? Because he's gonna say something about you, right? So what do you want to say about him, right? Since you both directly involved in this drama revolves around both of y'all, right? So, right, what do you want to say to him when he's watching this video? Because he's not gonna know your side of the interview, right? He's only gonna see it in the video, right? So what do you want to say to him when he's watching the video?
Well, I don't want to talk to him ever again for lying on me and saying he didn't plot with me when he literally told me everything and what to do, and I don't want any contact at all. That's all. For everyone else, yes, I'm sorry.
Well, there you have it. That's Ayiizi's response to all the drama. I think it's a pretty great response, and she seemed pretty apologetic about what she did. What do y'all think? Does she deserve a second chance? Y'all let me know in the comment section. But anyways, moving on to the next special guest of today's video.
I'd rather die before I come to life. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time.
So for this part of the video, we have Flame, who's the guy I exposed in my first video, and is also the main sort of mastermind behind the raid and nuking of Coco's server. Alright Flame, this is you. This is your chance to speak to the community. Let them know what you think. Let them know what's your mindset. And what do you want to say? Do you want to apologize? Do you want to take the court? It's yours. Just talk, man.
So, okay, when you first made a video about me, I was like, for an hour or two, I was like pretty mad because like you were talking about my girlfriend, but like but she was my ex, so I don't know why I got mad, basically. So I got mad and I showed it to my friends, and none of them like believed anything you said in the video. And I'll be honest, I really thought she was joking in this whole situation because like I'm very stupid and I didn't think straight. I know I was the one who gave the bot and helped with the commands, and I regret doing that because I didn't think it was actually gonna happen. But I've learned my lesson, and I've learned one thing. If someone wants to do something and I don't like it, I shouldn't say yes as a joke because it can cause a lot of drama and ruin my reputation. As my reputation is already ruined, and I'm banned in most of the servers already. What I will be doing is, I will not be quitting YouTube or quitting Discord, but I will be moving on from this matter and becoming a better person. I will be trying to rebuild my reputation and gain the trust again and show them I've learned my lesson and I've changed. Because honestly, I hate hiding, and when I saw that, I actually felt so bad because it's my fault for helping her. Oh, sorry, it's my fault for giving the bot, saying yes in the first place out of my own stupidity, and letting this happen. I learned my lesson, and I'm really sorry. If I could go back in time and change things, I would. But unfortunately, that's not the option. And what happens, happens. You can't change it. That's why you gotta be careful about what you say or do on the internet, because it can cause a lot of drama or controversy. And I understand that some people won't forgive me or unban me, and will still hate me and never unban me probably. But I was in the wrong, and I deserve this actually. I really am sorry. I wish I could change things, but unfortunately I can't. Like, I really regret this, and I just feel so bad because I know this is my fault. Like, every day I'm wondering, like, what could I have done different to prevent the situation? And in my mind, as of now, there's a lot of things I could have done differently, but I didn't, and I say yes. I feel bad, I'm sorry, and I learned my lesson. I know I won't probably get unbanned, but this is the final message to the community. Ayiizi, okay, out of technicality, Ayiizi didn't do anything. She only did it because I said yes. So I take full responsibility, and I deserve the punishment. She doesn't deserve this hate and punishment. Like, she's a good person, and I know she had good intentions, and if I didn't say yes, she wouldn't have done it.
Alright, what do you want to say to Ayiizi? Like, if she watches this video, what do you want to say to her? Do you want to apologize? Like, what is your message to her?
Okay, Ayiizi, if you're watching this, I want to apologize to you. I want to say sorry for stabbing you in the back and betraying you. I feel so bad, but I thought you were actually joking because I believe people too quickly, and I trust people too quickly. And I trusted you, and deep down I knew you wouldn't do it, but I said yes as a joke to see, okay, what's gonna happen, and you did it. I'm really sorry for stabbing in the back. It's my fault. I understand that you hate me, and probably already blocked me. I never want to talk to me again. But no, I'm really sorry, and if I could have changed something, I would have, but my own stupidity caused all of this. You didn't really do anything wrong, it's my fault. I take full responsibility. I really am sorry. I hope you can maybe forgive me. Now, do you still want me to like talk to you about it, or like?
Yeah, you can talk, because I know some people are probably going to be curious about it, so you can give your.
Okay, so okay, I'll tell you. So basically, what happened was, my girlfriend broke up with me because some problems happened, and I was sad and depressed, and I knew and I know I shouldn't have taken it out on you guys. But like, I want to make one thing clear to you. I didn't add me, please. I muted you for 60 seconds and that was it. If you got muted for 1 hour, it's probably because you said something that auto mode prevented, because they told me to set up anti-swear stuff. So like a day after the breakup, I get contact and I've talked to this person for a long time. We are friends. I've also helped this person with depression and stuff. So, not really depression, like I just helped this person generally. The person's talked to me and said, and I said I lost the only person who actually cares about me and loves me. And my girlfriend said, she said that's not true. And I'm like, what does she mean? And she said she's honest, and she told me, and in the end I chose to be honest, and I became her boyfriend because like I also like her, you know. And I know like some people could be like, oh Bob, like it seemed like the end of the world when me and my ex broke up. It was, but like I realized not everything revolves about one person. I'm not saying that in a rude way or disrespectful. I understand some people stay with one person forever, but someone else like me, and I didn't want to miss that chance to, you know, lose someone again. So so I'm gonna be better from now on, and like I'm gonna be honest. And if I have a problem or someone makes me mad, I'm just not gonna do anything on Discord. I'm just gonna, you know, keep it or do it IRL.
Tell us about the ex, because people were saying like, you all know each other IRL. Who is she? Was she the one that was commenting on the videos talking about how my man like, who is she?
So okay, listen. So as of now, she's my girlfriend, and I won't be saying anything about like if you know each other IRL, live in the same state, and that. Okay, but like I understand they want to know, but I can't confirm or leak any details. Like I'm sorry, but like maybe in the future. So like she confessed, and I also liked her, and yes, I now we're together. So okay. I'll be honest, you know, I feel bad for letting the server for Coco server getting raided. And I understand why all the staff came together and banned me. Okay, not all the staff members. I know 2 didn't vote. But all the board of directors said, okay, let's ban him because he is a danger to the community. I understand that one. But what I don't understand is Grinder banned me and he didn't contact me or tell me. I had to go and find out on my own. Why should they unban me? So I'll be honest, I wasn't planning on raiding or like intending to raid anything. I'm actually like a very nice person if you get to know me. Like a lot of people trust me, but not anymore. My reputation was good, and like 88 different servers like has appreciated my work I've done for them. I want them to give me a second chance, and I want to show them I've changed. I understand like most of the servers won't unban me because like I raided, and in the end nothing's gonna change. I did it, and yeah. If they unban me and give me time to you know like prove myself, get the trust again, or do whatever it takes, I will do it, because I don't want to be banned on kind of server personally. I wanted to boost, but he banned me before I could have boosted.
Yeah.
And I want to make it up to them, but being banned on the server doesn't really help, you know. No, I'm not trying to like bribe them. I'm just saying like, see, I felt bad. I wanted to surprise them by boosting.
And then you got banned.
Like I'm yeah. Like I'm genuinely sorry for everything. I fucked up and I admit. But give me a second chance to prove I changed and I'm a different person. Okay, one thing I will have to say though.
Yeah.
Yo, Walter, if you're watching this from Grindr, if you're watching this, dude, I'm really sorry about lying about my age, but I know I'm probably gonna get staff blacklisted because of my age. But I know, but that doesn't really matter as long as I get back on the server and can chill on the server again.
Well, guys, there you have it. That's the interview of me, Flame, and Ayiizi, right? You've heard their side of the story. You've heard their opinions, how they've grown from this whole situation, how they were affected by the whole situation. Now it's up to you as the public, as the community, to judge them accordingly. Yeah. Now that you know how they actually feel, now that you know their steps moving forward, what they're gonna do, it's up to you to decide whether you want to unban them, whether you want to keep them banned, whether you want to keep them unfriended. Like, it's up to you now, right? I've done my part, right? I've made 3 videos on this shit already, right? I'm gone, like I'm chill, right? So anyways, that's it for today's video. I really appreciate the support y'all have been giving me with all the videos I've been making lately. It's great. I love it. Keep it up. Keep subscribing. Keep liking. I will be posting more. I just needed to do this to sort of end this series off. If y'all want an uncut, unedited version of both interviews, like with all the messages and shit, you can comment down below, and if I get enough comments, maybe I'll post that on like a second channel, maybe something like that. Anyway, that's it for today. Like, share, subscribe. This video took forever to edit, and like it took a lot of time. So just like, subscribe. And yeah, don't do stupid shit on Discord, or I might knock on your door and make a video about I might make a video about your dumbass. Okay, so don't be doing dumb shit on Discord, otherwise you're gonna see a friend request from MGG, and I'm gonna tell you, if you see a friend request from MGG, it's already over, bro. You're cooked. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. FGG is once again out.
Gamers and gooners of the internet, we have discovered yet another freak/hacker in the Hive community, and this time it's not me. This guy is out here doing the Nigerian Prince method, but on Discord. He's the type of guy to send you a link on Discord and try everything in their power to convince you it is not an IP grabber. He's the type of guy to convince you that it's okay to pay somebody to join their Discord server, like those priests that convince people giving money to the church will somehow make you rich. And on top of all of this, apparently he is freaky as shit, like on some Leapedbark type timing. And this person is the great, the popular, the amazing SkeleMc. Wait, what?
Wait a minute! Who are you?
But before we talk about who this guy is and what he did, I've realized something. This channel has been low-key getting some motion. Like, this channel is actually growing, and because of that, I thought to myself, why don't our next video have sponsored? So guess what? This video is actually sponsored by, drumroll, Venture MC. Yes, I know, after so long we finally have a sponsor, bro. Like, it's crazy. But anyways, on a serious note, you should definitely join Venture MC. It's a great server, especially if you like Minecraft. Join the server now. I'm not asking. Also, shout out to Ace and Nikki for bringing this whole thing to my attention, because this shit is crazy. Now, first of all, we gotta talk about who SkeleMc is, because I know a lot of people watching this are wondering who the fuck this guy is. Now, SkeleMc is a small Hive YouTuber. No shocker there. Like, pretty much every YouTuber I talk about is a small Hive YouTuber. Now, SkeleMc owns a server called EchoBytes Network. This will be important later. I also want to introduce you all to Nicki Minaj. Oh, my bad, I made Nicki Chip, who was a friend of SkeleMc. Now, Nicki Minaj is a bit of a troll, and he started going crazy in SkeleMc server. Bro was moving like prime crocs. And when SkeleMc saw what he was doing, he banned his ass to the Shadow Realm.
Now, shortly after our boy Nikki got banned, this guy SkeleMc comes talking to him like they're friends on some sneaky shit, as if bro didn't just ban him in his server like a minute ago, talking to him about how, hey, can you help me test out this new verification system in our server? Now, obviously, Nikki, being the W homie that he is, he decides to play along and help SkeleMc with this new verification system. Now, according to SkeleMc, the way it's supposed to work is you put your email and then you get a code and then boom, you're in, right? So naturally, he asked Nikki for his email, and he clearly gave it to him because, you know, he trusts him, and he also gave him the code needed to sign in. But little did he know, this nigga SkeleMc was still pressed about what Nikki did in his server when he was geeked out, when he was going crazy. So when Nikki sent him his email, he low-key used his email to not only dox him but hack his account. Like, he doxed his legal name and surname and then hacked into his account now. And also he used the code needed to verify to then hack into his account without having to use the password. This guy hacked into Nikki's account and then just started going crazy. Now, to be fair, Nikki did wild outs in his server But bro, hacking into somebody's account when bro trusted you like that, that's fucked up. Now, crazy thing is, when I went to talk to SkeleMc about this whole thing, about the whole hacking thing, just to get his side of the story, right? Because every drama has two sides to the story. You need both of them to form a conclusion, right? So I went up to him, I was like, bro, like, what's going on? What the fuck is this about? And he was like, nah, bro, I wasn't the one hacking. They were the one that hacked me, right? So he's talking about AC and Nikki. He's saying they are the one that hacked him. And then when I asked him, you know, proof, right? Show me some proof. He gives me this screenshot, which, by the way, is the same screenshot that Nikki sent to me to prove that Skele hacked him, right? So now Skele is using this screenshot to prove that Nikki hacked him, right? It's crazy. Now, from what AC told me, right, I don't use this launcher. This is a launcher used to launch Minecraft. I think it's called Prism. And the way it works is, as you can see from the different profile on the right side, it says control 1 and control 2, right? So apparently the way it works is the account that you are logged in with, like your own personal account, will be control 1, right? So if this screenshot was taken by Nikki, his account will be the one that's saying that, you know, will say central 1. The fact that central 1 is on SkeleMc's account means that he was the one that was taking this screenshot, right? Which means he was the one that got access to Nikki's account, which means he was the one who was hacking him, right? So like this very screenshot that he's sending proves that he was hacking the other guy, right? So like it's crazy, like it's weird. So this guy was basically using the verification system that he set up in his server to not only scam but hack and dox his own fans, which is fucked up. So this guy was using the verification system in his server that he designed to protect his server to not only hack but dox his own community and audience and fans that wanted to be a part of the community, that wanted to join not only his server but he's also his Discord server. So he was using the verification system designed to protect the server to then hack his own fans. That's crazy. Now this video is meant for the people in the Hive community that might someday come across this guy. Stay the fuck away from him, because he's probably gonna try and hack your account like he did with Nikki. If this guy is in your server, ban him immediately. But anyway, that's it for today's video. I will be uploading soon next week when I get some free time, right? I've been busy with life, just chilling as well, and also like I've been lazy as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. But yeah, that's it for today's video, crazy Discord server. If you want to join my server, you can go to the link in the description. But if you want to join Venter MC's server, who's our sponsor, yes, remember that, right? You can do it in the link in the description, right? So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. MGG is out. Gamers, welcome to MGG, bro. Today we're going to be talking about Discord. Yes, we all love Discord. That's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we get started, guys, I need to get to 1,000 subscribers, bro. Please hook me up. Let's go. Let's get started. As some of y'all might have noticed, I've been spending a lot of time, at least when it comes to the MGG account, in this server called, you know, the I am Foxy, right? Discord server, who's like, you know, a Hive YouTuber, right? Just a generic, you know, Hive, you know, small Hive YouTubers. We've all seen them, right? I've worked with many of them, right? So when it comes to the MGG account, I've been, you know, dedicating some time into that specific server, because I think that server has some potential, right? I think that server has, you know, places it can go, right? And also I have my own personal, you know, opinion, personal goals when it comes to that server, right? Make it better than all the other servers, right, that kick me out because of controversy that's already been debunked. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna name any names, y'all know, right? So I wanted the server to be bigger than those, right? Use all of my skills, all my expertise that I've gathered from 3 years of managing these random Hive YouTuber servers, right, to improve that one server. And something happened recently, right? Recently my admin was removed, right, after like a month of working in this server. And most of the time, if my admin gets removed in a server that I've been working on for a while, right, I've already like established an authoritative figure in that server, I've already, you know, settled down as the admin of the server. When my admin gets removed in a server like that, it's normally because of something that happened with the members of the server. It's almost never a decision made solely by the owner, because if I keep my admin in a server for that long, it means that the owner has realized the fact that I am needed in that server, that I am useful to stay admin in that server, right? Because if they don't feel that way, they would have removed your admin a long time ago and replaced you with some random friend that they know IRL, and he just wants to look cool. Hey, I gave you admin in my server, you know, stuff like that. But the fact that they've kept you for that long means that they know that you are useful and that they don't want to lose you, right? So immediately in my mind, as soon as I realized that, oh, my admin is gone, I knew it was because of something that happened with the members, right? So one of the members enticed, influenced, pressured the owner of the server to then remove my admin. So at first, now the reasonable reaction when this happens, if you're an admin in server, is to never crash out, right? If you crash out, it's only gonna basically convince the owner that it was a good idea to remove your admin, right? So because you're basically proving them right when you crash out. The best reaction is no reaction. Just sit back and see what happens, and also investigate, right? That's what I like to do. I like to do a bit of digging, right, without alerting the owner, to see exactly what actually happened here. What was the cause of my admin being removed, right? So when it comes to Foxy's server, right, I was silent, right, because I wanted to see what's going on, right? And one of the first things that I noticed is that a new role was created that called administrator. So there was a server leader role, which was originally the sort of like the admin role, right? You know, it had a different name, which is, you know, it happens all the time. I don't like that. I almost always go for the generic admin name, right, so that the server knows, you know, which role does what, right? I feel like it's best for the members in the server to know which servers are staff roles, which servers are cosmetic roles. I tell people this all the time. I feel like that's the best course of action. But if you want to name an admin role some other name, that's totally fine with me, as long as the members know that that role is the admin role. But anyways, there was already a server leader role, right, which was the admin role, right? But after I was gone, after I got removed, Foxy, who's the owner of the server, right, he created another separate role called administrator, right? I don't know if he gave it administrator permissions yet, right, because I haven't did a full investigation or whatever, but he did create it, and he gave it to 2 people in the server, right, which is a very big sign that they were directly involved in me getting me losing my admin. It happens all the time, right? Because here's the thing, right, most of the time when it comes to these owners, right, when you are a staff member, which these people were staff members, right, they're mods, right? If you are a mod in a server and you criticize an admin who's above you to get them removed, what then happens is the owner of that server will then give you that role that they had, because in their mind they're thinking, okay, if you're criticizing them for what they're doing, you have to be better than them, right? You have to know better than them, right? That's the only reason you'll be criticizing what they're doing, right? So I'm thinking Foxy in that situation, he was thinking, okay, if they think that MGG is a bad admin, then they gotta be better, right? They gotta do better, right? So hey, might as well give them admin. So guess what he does? He removes my admin and then he gives it to them, right? What's the guy, Busby and fucking Shuffle something, I forgot the other guy's name, but there's 2 guys, right? One might be female. I don't actually know. People lie about their gender on Discord all the time, so I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? But they get admin, right, in the server, right? Now I stay silent, right? I'm not complaining, I'm not crashing out, I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching to see what they do with their newfound, you know, power, right? Because now they're admin in the server, right? So I'm guessing they had this whole thing planned out. They want to do something. So I sit back and I watch, right? And they do absolutely nothing, right? Which is always frustrating, because in my mind I'm thinking, okay bro, if you're gonna complain about me not using my admin role, and then you get that role and then you also do nothing, like, come on, right? But anyways, about a week goes by, some random person joins the server and ends up spamming the server, you know, promoting this random porn Discord server, whatever, right? It happens all the time, right? You just kind of, when that happens, you just ban them, remove their messages and just move on, right? But this stays for a long time. I think it was like an hour. And then I went there and I was like, what the fuck, where's the mods? Nothing's happening. No one is doing anything, right? And I called it out, right? I added a sarcastic message saying that, oh, this server has the best mods in the world, right? Because nobody's doing shit. And Foxy comes online with his alt account. He has an alt account, which I think he thinks is slick, like no one knows about it, but I know. He comes online and he then gives me my admin back, right? Again, I didn't say anything. I didn't ask for my admin back. I didn't DM Foxy at all. He made this decision on his own to return my admin for some reason. And when that happens, I then see all the messages that was sending in staff, right? And it's hilarious, right? So the reason Foxy removed my admin to begin with was because I was posting AI arts in the server, and I tagged everybody to show them the art, right? So you can go into the server and say it's pretty cool, right? And apparently that caused some people to leave the server, because you know, somebody posted AI arts and they don't like it and they left the server. I don't know. I don't think that's a good enough reason to leave a server. Just because some random person posted AI art, you're gonna leave a server? Like, come on, bro. But anyways, they do leave the server. So because that happened, Foxy decided to remove my admin, right? So he removed my admin because I posted AI arts in the server, which caused somebody to leave. Bro, I couldn't make this shit up even if I wanted to, bro. That's literally what he said. He posted it in staff chats, right? He tagged the entire staff team and he told them that the reason he removed my admin was because I posted AI art. Like, bro, okay. But that's not it, right? The other thing is, so those two guys that got admin after I left, they were the most vocal about criticizing me, right? But their main criticism was that I was tagging everybody like a bunch of times, which, by the way, is not true. It wasn't that often, right? I will tag everybody like once or twice a week, right? Either announcements or that art that I was telling you about, right? That's the only time I would use the tag, right? Foxy will use the tag even more than me for even more useless stuff, but they wouldn't complain about that because he's the owner of the server. They will only complain about me because they have their own personal hatred, and also because I'm not the owner of the server, right? So anyways, that sums up the entirety of this server's fucked up management, right? But anyways, I return as admin into the server and I see that they're sort of rejoicing, celebrating. Yes, MGG is gone. MGG lost his admin. Yes, finally, right? And now that I'm back, my immediate thought process, now that I'm back as admin, was to get them to publicly tell everyone why they actually don't want me as admin, right? That's the goal, to get them to show both Foxy and the other staff members how ridiculous their reasoning for me getting removed as admin was. And guess what? They did exactly that. This is what I wanted. This was part of the plan, right? I wanted them to tell everybody exactly the reason they actually didn't want me as admin, because it's very easy to defend myself, because when I join a server, I make sure that I improve it. I make sure that I put the admin role that I have been given to good use. So when somebody says that I don't use my admin right, or I don't use my admin at all, I know it's not true, because I make sure of it the minute I get the admin to do something with it, right? And they got the admin and they did nothing, right? So that's what I do. I come back and I ask the two guys that were criticizing me, okay, right, I'm back. Y'all don't want me back, so how about you explain to everybody why y'all don't want me back, right? And so we're gonna be responding to those to their reasoning for why they don't want me as admin. So this guy Sharpsing actually takes that opportunity to, tell the server why he doesn't want me to be admin, right? Which I was surprised by. I thought he was going to be a little bit, nervous or afraid. Oh, maybe, I don't want to upset MGG that now that he has his admin back. But no, he actually takes that opportunity and he types out an entire paragraph to explain to, me and everyone else why he has no confidence in me leading the server, right? And as soon as I saw this, I was just like, okay, this is perfect. This is perfect, because I can easily debunk it if he actually tells me which is why I waited, by the way. That's why I didn't respond immediately, because I wanted them to give me every critique, every problem that they have with me, so I can respond better. And he did a perfect job, right? He even labeled it A, B, C, D. He did the whole thing, which is perfect, right? So we're gonna start from the top going down. I'll show you all the screenshots. You can look at it. You can pause the video, right? So the first point that he has, right, I'm gonna read it. Aggressive pinging, overly pinging. I woke up one day to 30 pings from I woke up with 13 pings from the one server, all of which were from you, specifically random, unneeded pings. These made people leave / abuse me and the staffing system of the server, right? So his main problem is that I ping a lot, right? Now, I've already said this already, I don't ping that much, right? The only time I ping is for announcements and those few times that I pinged for the art, right? And it wasn't even that often, it was like once a week, right? And recently, right, when I got my admin back, I even pinged when I created the edit channel, edit channel. That's a new channel that I created. So I pinged everybody to tell them about the channel, what they should use the channel for, right? To make them aware of it, right? That's the reason I pinged, right? So he's saying that one day he woke up with 13 pings. So what happened was, right, I've heard many people complain about this. What happened was is randomly, like I said, now this is a separate accident. This is not the one I was telling you about, earlier on, but this is a separate one where somebody actually joined the server. I even made an announcement about this. Somebody joined the server and started promoting his own server, right, a bunch of times. Like he tagged everyone and he promoted the server like 100 times, and I banned him and I kicked him out of the server, right? And so when people joined the server, all those pings were there, even though I already banned that person. So those pings that they were seeing were from that guy when he was trying to spam the server. And if you don't believe me, crazy thing is, I made an announcement about that, showing the DMs that I had with this guy where he admitted that he did join the server solely just to spam invite his own server, right? So this is already confirmed, and yet he's still saying that I was the one who was pinging the server, when I've already told him that it was because somebody joined the server and basically raided the server. And I actually went to him to sort of ask him, you know, what the fuck, why would you do that? And then he admitted that the reason he did it was because he likes doing that. That's how he grows his server, by spamming it in random people's servers. And if you don't believe me, here's the screenshots, or better yet, just join Foxy's server, go into announcement. My announcements are still there. Hopefully they're still there. I don't actually know, because Foxy did ban me a couple of times, so I don't know if they're actually still there, right? But I did make an announcement talking about this, right? Telling people, yo, this guy was spamming the server, which is why the server had like 40 pings or some crazy amount randomly on some Tuesday, right? So that's what he's talking about when he's saying that was not for me. It was not from me. It was from somebody else that tried to raid the server. And when it comes to the pings that I've personally done the server, those 3 pings that I did for the art, and every other announcement was for a feature that I added to the server: the bots feature, the verification feature, the custom roles feature, the all the features that I've added in the server. I made an announcement about it, the bots as well. And when I was cautioning people about the scam or fraud that Hectic was doing by lying to people to get them to join the server, the reason that I tagged everyone for that story time was because I wanted to caution people and make them aware of the lie that he was basically saying to get people to join the server. I wanted as many people to see that, right? Because I was looking out for the members of the server, which is why I pinged everyone, because I wanted as most people to see that this guy is lying to everyone to get them to join his server. Okay, so besides the AI art, every time I've tagged everyone, it was for a reason, it was for a purpose. Okay, it wasn't just pointless pinging. Okay, so the second point that he's made is that the complete lack of additions to the server. This critique is so perfect because is extremely easy to debunk, right? And I'm actually very surprised that he even said this, because he's been around in the server since like the very beginning. Like he's seen the day that I've joined the server and everything that I've done in the server. Even after he sent this message, I added the channel and all that, right? But anyway, let me just list some of the stuff that I've done to the server after I joined. By the way, nobody else in the server has done nearly as much as I did, right? So I joined the server. Immediately after I joined the server, so at first, obviously, I applied to be mod, right? Because that's what I want, that's what I'm good at. But Foxy asked me to make him a bot, which is not easy, right? But I mean, it is easy, it just takes a while. But he asked me to make him a specific bot for the server, which I did, right? That's the first feature that I added in, which is not a small feature, might I add, right? And everybody in the server found that bot useful. Everybody was using it. Everybody was having fun with that bot, right? It was a useful feature that I personally added to the server, which is why I ended up getting admin, because I needed the permissions to actually, make the bot work in the server. Second feature that I added in was verification. Verification was added by me. I decided to do that. Foxy didn't ask me. Nobody asked me. I personally decided that it would benefit the server if I added verification, right? That's the second feature I added. Third feature, and this one I could have added in the beginning, but I decided not to because I thought Foxy preferred the simple, design that the server had. But apparently he wanted the fancy design that I added on a separate server that I was admin in. So the separate server that I was admin in, I changed the design. I gave it like a really nice design with the fonts, with the brackets, with the emojis and everything. And Foxy really liked the design, so he went to me personally and asked me to add that design to his own personal server, right? So that's like what the fourth feature that I've added into the server. The fifth one was all the different channels that I added to the server. The music channel, by the way, I'm like the most active in the music channel, right? Giving people recommendations for music. I was the one that added that channel in. The memes channel, I was the one that added the memes channel. I was the one that tagged everybody to alert them of the memes channel. And I'm the one who's the most active when it comes to the channel. Yeah, I've added a lot. And on top of all of these things that I've done for the server, I've also, right, on the background been advising Foxy about how to grow the server and what, encouraging him to get partnerships, which he stopped doing, by the way. He's not doing anymore, which is why the server is dropping in members and not growing anymore, because he stopped caring about the server and worried about, oh, we should get more mods, we should ban MGG, right? He's focusing on that instead of the actual server, right? So I think it's very clear that I have added a lot of features into the server, right? More than anyone else, right? Not even Foxy, not even TNT, not even the two dumb admins that are critiquing me right now. Better yet, this shuffling guy, right? Here's the sixth one. He is admin, right? He has admin perms, and yet he's done nothing, right? These problems that he has with the server, he could change because he has those permissions, but he chooses not to. Instead of changing those problems, instead of improving the server, he chooses to waste his time criticizing me, right? Criticizing me instead of actually fixing the problems that he clearly sees in the server, right? But anyway, let's move on to the next point, right? Which is did I mention the ping flag? We already talked about that, right? The other point is no events, self-explanatory. When it comes to events, I'm not in charge of the events in the server, right? That's very clear. TNT does a lot of his giveaways, by the way, he gives away Hive rank and stuff like that. Foxy does his own personal events, his own personal polls, right? I'm not in charge of that, okay? I don't do everything in the server, right? So that's why I haven't done any of that stuff, any of the events and polls, because it's clear that TNT and Foxy have taken that role to actually, you know, do all those things. And then the last point that he has on this is generating AI art. That should not be a reason for me not to be admin in a server, all right? Just because I generate AI art doesn't mean I'm a bad admin, okay? I don't think I even need to explain why. That literally doesn't even matter. It's invalid, okay? Just because I make AI art every now and then doesn't mean, oh, all of a sudden you're a terrible admin, you shouldn't be admin, bro, get out of here, okay? So that's his problem with me being admin. Now, before Foxy removed my admin again, the other guy, who's this other guy, Busby, or whatever his name is, actually joined the server and said that his reasoning for why I shouldn't be server leader was because I created a role, the artist role, and gave it to everyone. Keep in mind, the artist role was a feature that I added into the server, right? A new role that I added into the server, but which is what Shuffling was criticizing about me, right? So I'm doing what he's saying that I'm not doing, but then Busby, has a problem with me doing it. You see a problem here? You see the contradictions that are happening here? Shuffling wants me to add things, but Busby is annoyed that I'm adding things. You see the problem here? They want me to add things, but when I add things, they get mad, right? See, so what I'm getting at is they don't actually care about the server, right? They don't actually care about improving the server. What they care about is hating and on MGG. We don't like MGG, so we're gonna hate on MGG. We don't actually give a fuck about this, because if they cared, keep in mind, they are admins. Like right now, they've been admin for the past 5 days. 5 days they've been admin, and they've done absolutely nothing with that role, right? They're complaining about me not utilizing my role as admin, but now that they have it, they just did nothing with it. They just nothing with it. They're just like chilling. They're just like, yeah, whatever, right? You know, it's the problem here, right? And Foxy still chooses to give them admin over me, knowing very well that they've done nothing. Okay. So that basically sums up the entire shitty ass management of Foxy server. Right? Again, we're gonna end it here. Alright, this video is way too long. I gotta go, I gotta dip. But before I go, bro, subscribe to the channel, bro. I need subscribers, bro. Hook me up. Let's increase those numbers, bro. Give me some likes, give me some comments. You can hate in the comments, I don't care. It's just, it boosts engagement. Post your comments, subscribe to the video, and I'll see y'all in the next time. See you, but also join the Discord. I have a Discord channel. Okay, join the Discord in the description. All right, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.
Imagine you're walking to work one day, and suddenly, kaboom! Someone drops an atomic bomb on you. Now, imagine if that happened to you twice.
ItzzBluexyt Discord server just got nuked, not once but twice, and this shit is crazy because I literally saw it happen in real time. Like it was insane. So at first, right, let me tell the story of the nuking. Right, at first I got like a bunch of notifications, and I feel like everybody saw it, right? Like a bunch of notifications. I was like tripping. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And it was a bot called Security Bot, right? Like that was the name of the bot, and it was like spamming. And in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, the server's getting raided, right? Somebody's raiding the server, spamming some, probably like a porn server, but it happens all the time, right? So I joined the server, and the crazy thing is there was so many messages being sent that the app, like the Discord app, legit started glitching as I'm opening it, and I go in the server, and it's just straight chaos. Channels, like hundreds of channels were created, each channel called hidden, and the bots that was spamming the server spammed a tutorial on how to nuke a server, right? So it was spamming a tutorial on how to nuke a server while it was actively nuking ItzzBluexyt server, right? And it would tag everybody like 5 times on each channel, and there was like 100 channels, and I literally saw this happen, and I'll go in and I'm like, damn, like that's crazy, right? And the crazy thing is, while I'm chatting to people in the server why this happened and how it's tragic and how, you know what I mean, then something happened. All the channels channels called hidden that were created in the server, all of them got deleted, and I was like, what the fuck is, I thought maybe like, let's say ItzzBluexyt came back online and it was like trying to fix what's going on. By the way, as this is happening, everybody's just leaving the server, like you can literally see it crumbling like right in front of your eyes. Like everybody's dipping. I think pretty much all of the staff all just left
which tells me that this was most likely an inside job. Like they had something to do with this, because like a lot of the like co-owners and stuff like that, they all just left. I was like, what? Right, so it might be an inside job, I don't know though. But anyways, a bunch of people leave, all the channels in that server, all of them get deleted, and then they all get created again, and then the server starts getting spammed / nuked again, right? So the bot ran the nuke like command twice, so the server got nuked twice. So what I'm guessing is the command that the person runs on the bot is to delete all the channels, right? Replace the channels with a hidden like channel with a name on it, and then spam 5 times how to nuke a server, right? I think from what I'm getting at, that's how it works, right? And when that person ran the command again, it did the same thing. It deleted all the channels, right, which were already like hidden. Like it deleted all the channels and then replaced them with more like channels called hidden, and then spammed the server 5 times. So the nuke command was run twice, right? And speaking about nuking, right, in my experience, right, from what I've heard, right, I don't know if there's any exploits that came up recently, but from my experience, to nuke a server, you need whatever's nuking the server to have administrative permissions, right? So what I'm guessing is, yeah, one of the guys switched up, right? One of the co-owners, because the server had a lot of staff. That was the, like, in my opinion, one of the main weaknesses of ItzzBlue's servers, that they had a lot of staff. Like I think he had like 6, 7, 8 co-owners. It had a bunch of like owners, and it had a bunch of mods, like 50 mods, bro. Like it had a lot of staff members, so it was very vulnerable to getting hacked. Like because you only need one. Like you don't need like a bunch of people to agree to it. You only need one person with admin abilities to then nuke the server, right? And you don't even need to give the bot itself admin. You just need to give the bot specific commands, right? And the commands that that bot specifically would have needed to do what it did was the permission to be able to edit channels and delete channels. Also the permission to, I think, to tag everybody and send gifs, and because it will send like a gif with the tutorial on how to spam servers, right? So it needs those specific permissions to do what it did, right? It doesn't even need like full admin, right? Because it didn't have it. It was just the security bots, right? So that was pretty tragic, right? And I mean, I feel bad for bro, because like you could tell that, you know, ItzzBlue himself was really trying to make this shit work with this server, even though it didn't work out very well, right? But speaking about ItzzBlue, right, let's talk about the whole identity crisis going on with this guy, right? Because a lot of people are a bit confused about, you know, because this happened so far, because this server was only around for like 2 weeks, right? The persona, the ItzzBlue persona was only around for like 2 weeks before the server got nuked and pretty much deleted off Discord, right? So a lot of people don't even know who the fuck this guy is, right? So basically, from what I know, right, is that ItzzBlue or Splunker or whatever he's calling himself is the same person as Foxy, right? You remember Foxy? I made a video about him a while ago, right? They're the same person, right? I know he tries to like act as if he's not, but he has told me, right, that it's him, right? He's sent me a DM saying that, yo, it's me, right? And he's probably gonna deny it, obviously, right? And he's probably gonna get mad that I'm revealing this, but I feel like it's necessary to explain the point I'm trying to make here, right? So it's him, right? It's the same person. ItzzBlue and ItzzFoxy is the same person, right? So why did he change his identity? From my understanding, right, after I made my video on him, which got his which created like discourse and arguments and just drama around his server, and when that happened, he panicked and decided to just delete the entire ItzzFoxy Discord server, right? Like, and it was literally hours like after I made that I Am Foxy video. By the way, I'll link it in the description if you want to watch it, right? It's a great video, I love it. After I made that video, basically exposing how bad the management of his server was, he freaked out and deleted his entire server, right? His entire server was deleted, and he took like a break, and I'm guessing he was like afraid to return back as Foxy because I guess his reputation was ruined, which it wasn't. Like, I mean, he could have just made another server, right? But I'm guessing he wanted to make he wanted to change. He wanted to create a new persona, a new personality, a new face for him and his branding, which is why he then created the ItzzBlue or Splunker like profile, right? And creating that profile wasn't the only thing he did, right? Then he created a new server, right? And then that server, I think none of this is like confirmed, right? Because he's not going to tell me, right? So it's pure speculation, right? So take this with a grain of salt, right? But what I think happened is he realized that it'll be very difficult to grow his server the organic way, like organically, like through his content, because he deleted all his videos on his YouTube channel, so like he's not getting any new views. And even when he started posting again, like those 2 videos, they barely got any views. And again, I'm not one to talk because my videos don't get that many views either, but like, you know, my point is he wasn't making enough like of an impact when it comes to his channel to where he can grow his Discord server to the level that I Am Foxy was, because I Am Foxy had like 250 members, but when he got, you know, removed, right? So he was trying to get his server to the same level as ItzzFoxy as soon as possible, right? And I'm guessing he thought to himself, you know, it'll take too long to do it the organic way, right? And also he won't gain that much respect that way, right? So he decided to do the other method, which is the paid to win method, right? And the paid to win method is is useful, right? So the way it works is you pay people to invite people to join your server. It's like a pyramid scheme, right? So it's like you have the owner who has all the money, right? He, like, let's say he will invite a bunch of people to his server, right? It's like specific people he will invite to his server, and he will tell these people, hey, look, if you invite a certain amount of people to my server, I'll give you nitro, right? I'll give you a gift in the Discord cosmetic shop, right? I'll give you a Hive cosmetic, right? I'll donate to your stream, right? If you invite a certain amount of people into my server, right? And it worked very well, right? Like, again, the server was only around for 2 weeks. It's only around for 2 weeks, and during that time it grew all the way to 200, I think it was 230 members, right? Which was very rapid. I mean, another thing that he did besides the pyramid scheme part, another thing that he did is he surrounded himself with people that already found success in this method of growing a Discord server, right? Like the people from the Hive Hub Discord server, I Am Grinder, and stuff like that. Like people who are already, like, who've already succeeded in a way in growing their server without having their channel pop off and be successful, right? Because like a lot of these people, like, they have like what, like 200 subscribers, and yet their server is like 1,000 members, right? So they've mastered this method of, you know, paying people to invite people into their server promotions, server partnerships, right? They've grown their server using those methods, right? Which works if you want a lot of members, like, really fast, right? So he used that method to grow his server. Right now, the problems with using this method is a lot of the times the people that join your server are not joining to engage with the server. They're not joining to be active in your server. The only reason they're there is for the money. It's for the nitro. It's for the and the thing is, a lot of the times when it comes to these servers is once you stop giving away stuff to those people, they will leave. Either they will leave or stop interacting with your server entirely. And you notice this because when I was in the server, right, and people, you know, can back me up on this, is the server will only ever be active when there's a giveaway happening, right? When ItzzBlue himself came online and, you know, told everybody, yo, I'm doing a giveaway, I'm doing this. That's the only time the server will ever be active, right? Because that's the people that were there in his server. The only thing they would care about is if he was giving away nitro, if he was giving away, you know, money and all this other stuff, right? So that's the only time people will be active. And also, I feel like it's like the whole, like, his server growing really fast. I feel like it got to his head. Like, he got a bit cocky to the point where he was actually complaining in the server, like, oh my god, right, this guy is asking for nitro in my DMs. Can you believe this, guys? Like, he literally sent a message in the server itself. It's like, bro, can you imagine, this guy is asking me for nitro? Oh my god, bro, this peasant. Like, straight up, like, saying that. And I'm like, bro, like, you marketed your entire persona and server around giving away nitro, right? People are gonna ask for nitro. That's bound to happen, right? So, you know, that's a whole thing, right? And the thing is, another thing you gotta realize when it comes to growing a server that way is that people don't care about you. That's another thing, right? A lot of people that are in that server, they don't give a fuck about ItzzBlue. They don't care who he is. The only thing they care about is that he's gonna give them nitro, right? If they rub shoulders with him, if they become friends with him, maybe he can give away money. Maybe he can give them nitro and stuff like that. And another thing, right, this is like completely, like, unrelated, right? ItzzBlue, from what I know, again, he is Foxy. He's like 13, 14 at most. So, like, where the fuck is he getting all this money, right? Because he can't own a credit card, he can't own a debit card, right? He's too young for that. So he might have been paying people with his parents' money or his parents' credit card. So yeah, that's another story for another day, right? So anyways, he grew his server, right? The server became pretty successful in my eyes. I know a lot of people will think, man, 230 members is nothing, right? But in my eyes, I feel like it's pretty successful, right? Especially because he was able to get those members so quickly, right? So I see that as a successful, but unfortunately that kind of backfired and his server got nuked, right? Like, obliterated, bro. Like, and it was pretty tragic because, like, bro, like, this server was only around for like 2 weeks, bro. Like, barely, like, you know what I mean, like less than a month. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration. Maybe like a little bit over a month, and that shit was gone, like, completely. Like, I don't know who did it. I don't know why they did it. I feel like maybe it's somebody that doesn't like ItzzBlue or ItzzFox, or maybe ItzzBlue did a giveaway and refused to pay somebody, and then they got mad and then nuked his server, right? Or some kind of beef, like something happened between him and whoever nuked his server, and he decided to nuke his entire server, not once but twice, right? So that's pretty tragic. But yeah, I mean, this guy cannot catch a break, bro. Like, first it was I Am Foxy with a video I made about him getting his server deleted. Now it's this. Like, it's like, bro, come on, dog. And I feel like if he makes another server, it's only gonna get his server nuked again, right? Because, like, it's gonna become a trend to do this, right? Because the people that I believe guarantee the people that nuked his server are people that he knows, right? Like, I feel like guarantee whoever nuked his server knows him personally and is close to him, right? And he doesn't know that. So I feel like if he did make another server and grew it to that extent, it will just get nuked again, right? So that's fucked up, that's tragic. But anyways, what do y'all think, guys? That's it for today's video. What do y'all think? Do you think this guy needs to pack it up? Do you think he needs to give up, forget about Discord, try something else? I don't know, but like I feel like his time on Discord is like it's over, right? Because like if he makes another server, this is gonna happen again because he's addicted to giving people admin. His server had like 20 co-owners, right? Like he's immature. He cannot manage a server. That's the whole reason I made my last video. It's about him being a shit server owner, and this has unfortunately backfired in the worst way possible with getting his server nuked, right? Moral of the story: do not give your friends admin, right? Give your people you trust admin, but like don't just give everybody like admin just because they're your friend, right? You have to have some special connection with them. You need to trust them, right? They need to be in the server for a long time. Yeah, you need to be more serious about who you give admin is, even though a lot of times it seems trivial and just like whatever, bro, just take the admin. I feel like a lot of people need to be more like wary about who they give admin to, because this might end up being your server as well, right? And it's also very demotivating when something like this happens to a person, right? Because they care so much about the server that they made. But anyway, that's it for today's video, right? Catch y'all in the next one. Like, share, subscribe, right? Join my Discord, right? Don't nuke my server. Okay, please, bro, I don't want the smoke, God, just let me be, bro. But anyways, yeah, see y'all in the next one. Peace.
With another reaction video. All right, I'm on a roll with these reaction videos. Okay, there's a lot of Hive drama that's been happening that I didn't know about, and this is one of the dramas that's actively happening right now as we speak, right? There's like what, 3 videos have been made in the past like 2 days just from this drama alone, and this is one of them. This one covers most of what happened, and we're gonna react to it, right? So let's get started.
I've never made a video on any sort of drama like this, and I don't plan on making any more in the future. This situation initially arose to me because I saw some messages within the SkeleMc chat that were quite worrying, which is why I decided to respond and debunk privately initially. However, later I realized a public defense of the accused individual would be more effective. Before we get into this video, let me make it clear I have nothing against...
I do have a brief understanding of what's happening, right, about the drama with Cod God. I mean, he has me banned. I've been trying to contact him to see if I can, ask him to tell me about what's going on, because I'm curious. But he did ban me and block me on Discord, right? So I can't say shit. So if he ends up seeing this video, Cod, unblock me, because I'm trying to say something, but I can't because he blocked me. So anyways, I have a brief understanding of what's happening, you know what I mean? Like, apparently it's all about the botting, the rank. That's where it all comes from. Like, the majority of the drama, I know we like talking about it, but the majority of the drama that's happening in the Hive community is because of getting ranked and people getting jealous of each other. One person gets more views than you, and then you accuse them of botting and using YouTube advertising and stuff like that. It happens all the time. I think it mainly stems from just jealousy. I know that's a dumb thing to say, but like, that's how I feel. I feel like the majority of this drama is coming from people being jealous of each other. One person gets more views than you, and then you start accusing them of view botting, of using all of these illegal methods to get more views, right? That's my take on that, right? And the thing is, people really care about the rank, right? The media or content creator rank that they get from these servers, because they get the status symbol, they get that ego boost from having your name be a different color from everybody else or some shit. Like, I mean, you do get some benefits from being media, but the main thing that they get from it is the status symbol, and apparently that's a big enough status symbol for people to just go crazy over it. And yeah, one of the things that people would do to increase their chances of getting it is by view botting, by using YouTube advertising, which is what GameSet was doing, right? And other people were doing, right? That was a whole thing, a whole drama, people losing rank and shit. Don't use YouTube advertising, by the way, if you plan on getting ranked, because people are gonna hate on you. Like, that's just how it is. It's a pay-to-win method. It's a YouTube feature, yes, but that doesn't mean people are gonna like it, right? So anyways, we're gonna jump straight into this, right? This is not a long video, but it's a video I'm gonna put a lot of opinions on, so it may turn into a long video. But anyway, let's get started.
Anyone mentioned, so please don't harass or interact negatively with anyone mentioned in this video. The people mentioned are still young, and I wouldn't wish to discredit or defame any of them. The goal of this video is purely to clear up the name of a smaller creator who got accused.
Also, I hate how surprised people be sometimes when you make claims about somebody and then they expose you for lying, and then they try to treat you like you're the villain. Like, why are you making videos about me? Why now I'm depressed? Like, bro, like, what did you expect? Like, the Cod God right now in his server, right? I have an alt account in his server. He's talking about how, oh, the haters and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, like, if you're gonna make a video and you make false claims about somebody, don't be surprised when you get hate. Don't be surprised when people respond and then you get hate from that. Like, that's bound to happen. I don't know why people be getting surprised sometimes when that does happen, because it will happen, right? If you don't do your research, if you accuse people of dumb shit, you're gonna get hate, right? People are gonna respond with videos. Okay, they're not gonna sit around and let you slander them, right? It's gonna happen. Don't be surprised.
Of manipulating his video performances. Now, before I can get into debunking the Expose video, allow me to give you all of the relevant background information to be able to understand the situation. Zeka is a Minecraft Bedrock.
Because I did check, and the Cod God video is private. Like, he privated the entire video. The video is gone, right? It's not like I can go there, because that's what I was planning on doing, is watching the Cod God video first, right? So that we both have the perspective of what's going on. But the video is gone because he privated the video after he got outed for, you know, spreading some misleading information or some shit, right? And getting hate from it. So he took the video down. So I think he did this before the video got taken down, so we will know what was in that video from this one, so let's watch it.
PvP practice server, which has 2 content creator ranks. The one we will be focusing on is the famous rank, which requires 1,500 subscribers and 1,000
subscribers, 1,000 views on each of the last 5 videos. That's very doable. Can it be any video though? That's my question. Like, can it be any, like, there's no like requirement that video needs to be like a Minecraft video? Like, it can be any type of video? That's doable. I like that they have an option for if you don't have the subscribers. Unlike Hive, if you don't have the subscribers, you ain't getting the rank, right? So I like that they have a separate option. But I feel like this is reasonable, especially because Zeka isn't that big for them to have crazy requirements, you know what I mean? So I like that. It's
views on your 5 most recent videos, or 2,000 views on your 5 most recent videos if you don't meet the subscriber requirement. ItzzBluexyt is a small Minecraft YouTuber who got the rank by the 2,000 view requirement.
I honestly have no idea who this is. I mean, now I know, obviously, with this controversy, but before this, I had no idea who this was. I might check them out just to find out more information and see their video. I think they also made a video about this, I'm not sure. Maybe.
Because his recent 5 videos all passed over this milestone, despite him only having 600 subscribers. Initially,
how many views does his old videos have? Hold on.
Subscriber requirement. ItzzBluexyt is a small Minecraft YouTuber who got the rank by the 2,000 view requirement because his recent
10k, going from 3.3 to 10k is a bit sus. 3.8k, 2.7, 6. I mean, it is a bit weird though, if you think about it, because he hasn't changed anything. It's still the same type of format, you know what I mean? So going from 200 views all the way to 10k in less than a month is like, I can see how people can think that he's botting, or he's using some other fishy methods on the side to get the views. I can see
videos all passed over this milestone, despite him only having 600 subscribers. Initially, the Zeka media checkers, which check YouTube channels before handing out content creator ranks, accused ItzzBluexyt of botting his viewership because his recent videos.
Also, it wasn't people that was accusing him, it was the actual Zeka staff that were accusing him of botting. Damn, that's crazy. So it wasn't even like people like his fans or something. No, it was actual people who were devs in Zeka that were saying that he was botting. That's insane.
Performed way better than any of his other content. I got a DM from Lucas about this at the time and told him which proof to provide to the staff in order to clear his name up. I also DM'd someone at Zeka that I personally knew about the situation, and we were able to clear up the air and allow Lucas to get his famous rank. Now, about a week after all of this transpired, a video was made by another small creator called the Cod God, who supposedly exposed.
Yeah, and the video is gone. Like, you can't watch the video. Like, right now, as I'm making this video, it is private. Maybe he might unprivate it later on, but like right now, I cannot see the video because it's just gone. That's what I wanted to do, is react to that video first before coming to this one.
Lucas for using sub-bots. Now, before we get into the interactions I had with this user, allow me to go over the video and discredit every point he made within it. You are more than welcome to watch the video for yourself before returning to this video to ensure.
That's the thing, we can't see the video because the video's gone.
I didn't misportray any of the points he made in its video. The video's link will be in the description.
He needed his latest 5 videos to have 2,000 views to get the rank. Strangely enough, his latest 5 videos at the time of
why is it so low
getting the rank were the only videos on his channel with over 2,000 views, with his highest viewed video aside from them being at around 640 views, and his average view count before the latest 5 being at around 100.
Let's discuss the first points he made. First,
I mean, I see his point though, like, it is sus if you think about it. I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible, right? It's obviously possible, right? They've already proven that he's not botting, but you can't hate him for thinking that he was, right? Because it's very much, you can see why he would think that, you know what I mean?
Firstly, the fact that his most recent 5 videos are the only videos on Lucas's channel which have over 2,000 views. Obviously, this is the reason Lucas applied for the rank in the first place, and it is not at all uncommon to start averaging higher viewership and maintaining it for a longer period of time. His main argument with this part of the video was that the fact Lucas's view counts of his videos before his most recent 5 uploads were significantly lower than his recent videos. This can easily be explained. Lucas, at the time of making this video, only has 20 public long-form videos uploaded over the span of 2 years, the first of which were content with no or very bad packaging, which obviously wouldn't result in high views. You can see that as soon as Lucas improved the packaging and ideas of his videos, his views immediately went up. The reason his recent 5 videos got the views they did is because they are very optimized videos for the YouTube algorithm, using similar thumbnails and titles to other channels that do very well with this type of content. This increase in views is not at all related to
copy and paste in the Hive community, bro. That's the only way you're making it. That's what I've noticed. Like, that's the only way you're making it in the Hive community, bro. Just copy and paste. And people hate on that, right? They hate that people have the same content over and over again, but people still watch it, right? It works. Like, if you want easy views, easy money, just copy what somebody else is doing in the Hive community. It works every time.
Bonding his viewership, and simply just has to do with Lucas making better and more appealing videos for YouTube and YouTube viewers alike.
The latest 5 videos also have the same thumbnail, just recolored. YouTube highly discourages these kinds of...
I mean, it works, bro. Like, what do you expect? That's the thing. Like, it works. Like, the thumbnail is getting views, so he's gonna keep using the thumbnail. If you found a method that kept getting you views, you're gonna keep doing it. Like, you can't blame him for that.
Look at videos, so it is unlikely all 5 reach 2,000 views.
His argument that his recent thumbnails were the same thumbnail just recolored is absolutely true, and whilst even his argument about YouTube discouraging the use of similar thumbnails is true, maybe don't use ChatGPT as your source next time for this, by the way, this practice is allowed by YouTube, with many creators who make similar content to Lucas using this.
He used ChatGPT. Wow. I mean, I don't see a problem with that, but ChatGPT be wrong sometimes, so don't rely on it too much.
Exact practice to grow healthy channels. Once again, this isn't proof of botting whatsoever. He also brings up it's unlikely that most of these videos would see high view counts with the same thumbnail. This is a point he makes in his response to me as well, which I will go into further. However, for now, just know that if a video's packaging works once, it's bound to work more and more. This is clear with other creators that use the same practice.
Copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Keep posting those videos. Like, if it works, don't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And packaging, and see consistent viewership for months.
The 5 videos also have an extremely low engagement rate, with only 2% of viewers liking the video and only 0.5% of viewers commenting. For comparison,
yeah, that's always hella suspicious. Like, when I see a video with like 20k, 20k views and like 3 comments, that's always suspicious. That's actually one of the bigger signs that somebody is either using YouTube advertising or botting. Like, cause there's no way of actually telling that. Like, you can't. There's no like tool you can use, right? You just have to look at the stats, look at the engagement. If somebody ain't getting no engagement and have a lot of views, most likely they'll be using some sus methods.
Videos usually have around a 5% like to view ratio and a 6% comment to view ratio.
I ran the numbers again, and these are the engagement rates on Lucas's 5 most recent videos, with the like to view ratio being in
the like to view ratio 1.9, 2.1. The views, the comment ratio, it's mostly the same. Like, the average is mostly the same for all of them. So
yellow, and the comment to view ratio being in blue, with Lucas's average over his last 5 videos being in.
How did he get these statistics? Like, how do you do this? What extension is he using? I need that.
Green. Now, either the Cod God sucks at math, or he purposely rounded the numbers down to make Lucas look worse, because Lucas's average like to view ratio is closer to 2.1%.
You know what's crazy is that I saw Cod God's post they did, like, responding to this, and in his post he didn't mention any of this stuff. He didn't mention the fact that he lied about the stats and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, I feel like Cod might be in the wrong here. I was on his side in the beginning, but now it's like, nah.
with its comment ratio being closer to 0.8%, which don't align with the Cod God maths whatsoever. These numbers are completely normal for this type of content, which I will provide further proof of later in the video. The Cod God said his own videos saw higher engagement rates, which, while this is true, is not a valid argument to make. There's a reason as to why his videos have way higher engagement rates. First of all, your videos have way less views, meaning it's easier to get a higher percentage of engagement.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right, 500 views, 10 comments, that's good. 2,000 views, 2 comments, that's bad. You know what I mean? Like, the less views you have, the higher the engagement percentage is going to be. Right.
Because nearly all the people that watch your content belong to your community, resulting in them being incentivized to comment and like because they're familiar with your content and branding. Whilst Lucas also has a small community around his content, it isn't the type of content to build an active, engaged audience, because Lucas doesn't talk in his videos. Once again, even though this is lower than the average for most channels, this engagement rate isn't concrete proof of botting whatsoever.
ItzzBluexyt also shared the graphs of his past 5 videos, and all but one of them look almost the exact same as each other, suggesting a pattern of viewing or bots being applied.
But he's not though, that's already been confirmed that he's not botting. Like, why is he making this accusation? Like, that's the thing, like, it's already been, from what this guy said in the beginning of the video, like, it's already been proven that he's not botting. So, like, why are you still making that accusation?
Well-known Hive YouTubers have
maybe it was proven after he made this video.
Also agreed that this evidence suggests botting.
Now this is the strongest argument he makes throughout this entire video, and the one he keeps hammering on about later. However, these view graphs Lucas provided are completely normal for a video that got pushed via browse features, with nearly every single one of my videos following a similar trajectory regardless of the view count or video length. Not only that, but it's logical to assume the traffic sources of Lucas's videos will be the same each time, because the videos are practically the same. Nothing in these screenshots suggest botting, since these botted views would come from external sources, channel pages, or search results, which all aren't listed as the 2 biggest sources in Lucas's screenshots. Also, bringing up that people agree with your points isn't proof that your points are factually correct whatsoever.
Yeah, and he also used Discord, and most likely those people are his friends, so I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna use Discord messages to prove your point, I feel like you're gonna need more than 3 people to agree on you. Like, I feel like a comfortable amount is like 10 at least. You need at least 10 DMs agreeing with you. Then I think that's okay. Like 3 people, bro, that could be your friends or your family members that you ask them to type that out, bro. Come on, like.
So we can immediately write off that point.
Yeah.
Now that was all the relevant information he provided with his video. Once again, I recommend you watch his video to get a clear view of what he is arguing.
We can't watch his videos, his video is gone.
Now that that is out of the way, let's get into what happened as soon as I confronted him with all the information I have provided until now. Something to mention as well is in the screenshot on screen I referenced SEO content, which was incorrect. I assumed Lucas's main source of views was going to be search result, however it turned out to be browse features. This doesn't contradict my point, however, but I thought it would be relevant for me to mention anyway. If you replace the term SEO in my comments for any other word similar to
you gotta do that to prevent misinformation, like cover all the points, make sure that the people are aware of the mistakes that you are making while trying to defend somebody else. That's a good
algorithm appealing content, my point is still valid and doesn't fall flat. Now with that being said, this is his response as soon as I DM'd him with the evidence I had provided. Okay, it is suspicious it was only those videos with such a low view count beforehand. While I agree that it's possible for him to see a jump in views, it wouldn't be that big. I used to make horrible videos, then I started making ones with better thumbnails and SEO, and my AVD rose. I still didn't gain thousands more views than usual. I agree that ChatGPT evidence is weak, I should have been more diligent with finding evidence for this claim. Still, I know from experience YouTube doesn't like those type of thumbnails. I made 3 videos with very similar thumbnails once, the first performed well, other 2 not so much. Those videos have since been unlisted as they are not representative of the type of content I make anymore.
But like, you can't just use your stats to make them like standardized, like normalized. Like, there are people out there, like, for example, look at More Pegasus. You probably know who More Pegasus is. He's like a commentary YouTuber, slop YouTuber. He uses the same type of thumbnail for like every video. Like, if you go to his channel right now, every single video is that thumbnail formats, and each video blows the fuck up, right? Besides obviously him being like famous and shit, they still like get a consistent like 500k views. Like, YouTube doesn't hate you using the same thumbnails, bro. Like, it's not it's not that big of a like, something that's holding you back from getting views. Like it can work. Just because it didn't work for you doesn't mean it doesn't work for others. You know what I mean?
Engagement rate is not true. If you look at the videos around the same views as Lucas's, they have higher engagement rates. I use my content as comparison because it was easier than finding a bunch of videos around Lucas's view count from the same creator. View graphs usually don't look like that, even with similar amounts of views. Check your own analytics if you disagree. The other YouTubers was more for the these people see YouTube analytics often, they know the difference between view botting and normal growth, and less of a clout flexing. In this response, he didn't bring up any new evidence whatsoever and didn't have any sort of counter to the points I had made against him. Just like the video, I will be deconstructing what he said and providing the correct evidence to support my claims. Firstly, he claimed a jump in views wouldn't be that big. Now this point is completely illogical. Lucas's first video to meet the famous rank requirements got 25 times more views than his channel's average. This is
also random videos blowing up is a thing that does happen. Like that's a thing that can happen to your channel where your one video or two videos just randomly blow up. Like that can happen. Like
it's just an outlier video and completely normal for a channel. Lucas saw this video did well and created more of the exact same videos to maintain the success he had gotten with the initial video. And this practice isn't at all fishy whatsoever. The Cod God's only argument to this is that he didn't see such a jump in views after improving his videos. His own experience is completely irrelevant here because
yeah, like just because it didn't work for you doesn't mean it doesn't work for others, bro. Like just because your videos suck doesn't mean others have to suck as well. Like that's a skill issue, bro. Just get better at making videos, dog. Just because your video didn't work when you use the same method doesn't mean others will have to suffer as well. And if they don't suffer, that means they're using bots. Like, bro, come on.
Doesn't make the same content as Lucas. The fact he didn't see such a jump in views doesn't mean it is impossible for someone else like Lucas to have one. So this argument immediately
just because you suck doesn't mean everybody else needs to suck as well, dog.
Fully falls.
That's a skill issue, dog. Get good.
Falls flat. The next three arguments are definitely his strongest, but after disproving those ones, he is left with no evidence Lucas is botting his viewership. Probably because there actually is none. Anyway, he argued YouTube didn't like these types of thumbnails, and when he tried similar thumbnails on his own videos, he didn't see more views with each upload. Once again, his own experience is completely irrelevant.
Yeah, like why does he keep mentioning his dumbass channel, bro? Like I don't get that. Why does he keep mentioning how it didn't work for him? Like just because it didn't work for you doesn't mean it's not gonna work for others. Like just because no one is watching your videos doesn't mean it needs to be the same for other people. Other people can be better than you, bro. Like welcome to the world, welcome to reality, bro. People are going to be better than you. Like that's just a thing that's gonna happen. You gotta be able to accept that.
Because the fact he didn't see views doesn't mean Lucas couldn't see views.
Yeah.
However, even entertaining his argument here, there is a logical explanation for it. The Cod God has a community around his videos that watches content for him. He speaks in his videos and brings his own personality to the video, meaning that if the packaging is similar with each upload, his audience will grow bored because they want to see new concepts from him. On the other hand, Lucas doesn't have a high amount of returning viewers, meaning most of the people that get his video suggested see the packaging for the first time, resulting in him getting more consistent views with each upload. Also, the people that regularly consume Lucas's content are interested in that type of repeat content. We see this happening to other channels like Sequoia and Lucy, who all use similar packaging with each upload, yet still see good engagement on each new upload. Saying YouTube doesn't like these thumbnails and proving it with your own examples isn't enough to prove the claim. Then he once again talks about the engagement rate, using videos with similar views as an example. Obviously, this isn't a fair comparison. The type of content heavily influences the engagement rate you get. Taking a similar video to Lucas's from Lucy and calculating the engagement rate even comes to a lower engagement rate than Lucas's content.
Damn, pulling out the math to prove, you know you cooked when somebody starts using math, bro. To prove you wrong, you know it's GG's after that.
Taking a video with half the views like the one on my main channel can give way higher engagement rates. This has to do with the content. My video is a lot more personal and high effort, resulting in likes and people commenting on the video, sharing their personal views on my story. Whilst on a video like
go show this guy some love. Go to his channel, I'll link it in the description. This video is amazing. Cod God, bro. All my homies hate Cod God, bro. He's
Lucy's or Lucas's, there isn't much to talk about or like.
Also, that post he made about this, bro, did not do it justice, bro. You're not saving yourself from that shit.
Video for Lucas just happens to make videos that usually have lower
all the hate is deserved
engagement, like texture pack videos or ASMR sounds. And finally, the Cod God asked for my own graphs. These graphs line up exactly with Lucas's view build up. However, they are more drawn out than Lucas's because
why does he want to see your graphs?
because they have been uploaded for longer. But when I shorten the time frame of the grab, you can see it's pretty much identical to Lucas's view buildup. When I once again DM'd Cod God with this proof, he failed to respond to any of my proof and once again deflected my points, with nothing burger arguments. So here we go. Lushy has the same people commenting, so they build a community. So does Lucas. However, in general, that content builds less of a community than regular Hive content. The graphs are still less similar. No, they aren't. Look at them side by side, they are practically identical. Then he suddenly wanted to drop the entire situation because I apparently ignored his relevant comebacks. Which ones he is referring to, your guess is as good as mine. However, the way he ended this message was even funnier to me. He said that I thought Zeka did a good job and can't make any mistakes. Now this is super funny because I have been super critical of Zeka in the past, especially once it comes to their media checkers. I applied the first time when I was getting 1,000 views on this channel, then the person was like, yo, this one video has 960 views. I'm like, okay, but dog, I'm daily uploading on this channel. I'm consistently getting 1,000 views on every single video. I upload every single day.
Damn, I always get surprised at how much people care about that shit. Like, I mean, if I ever get like that popular, I probably would apply for rank for like CubeCraft because I play a lot of CubeCraft. But like, people really care about this rank, especially for Zeka. Not even Hive. Hive is a lot more difficult, but like Zeka, like people would kill to get that rank in Zeka, bro. It's crazy.
And one video from like a day ago doesn't yet have 1,000 views, but if I like upload once a month and get 1,000 views, which is way less than I'm currently like doing, right? Because I'm getting 1,000 views a day on every new upload. You know, I would have been fine then. I was like, dog, it's gonna get 1,000 views. You might as well give it to me. They were like, I'm not guaranteed if it gets 1,000 views. I'm like, I can assure you that's how YouTube works. Right? This is my most recent upload. It's gonna hit 1,000 views. And then they were like, oh, we can give you the rank. So then I was like, all right, you know what? Yeah, kill yourself. No, I didn't say that. Yeah, I said, you know what? Fine. They had a really mean tone. I was kind of pissed off. I said some mean things, but it was all in good sport. They said it really condescendingly, and I did not appreciate that. Denying me for no reason, and also initially denying Lucas for false bonding allegations. The reason I have faith in them now is because I directly communicated with them to give Lucas the rank. Now, this conversation went on a lot longer. I'll put the entire conversation on screen so you can read it if you want.
I am not reading all that. If y'all want to read it, you're gonna read it. I am not reading all of that. That is way too much information, like paragraphs and paragraphs on top of other paragraphs. Essays worth of information. I'm not reading that.
But it boils down to him refusing to address any of my arguments and blaming me for a lot of things. Now, the last thing I want to mention is that he said I threatened him when I only asked if he was okay with me using our conversation in a video bringing this to light, which I have now done. I know this video definitely came across extremely negatively towards the Cod God, but I have to repeat myself.
I mean, you have to be serious sometimes. Like, give the guy a reality check. Like, don't be sugarcoating everything. Just tell him straight up that you're lying. You're straight up lying and being a dick about this whole thing.
Here. Do not send any hate to anyone mentioned in this video. With that being
I would gladly send hates if you want to.
Said, I'll see you in my next actual upload tomorrow.
That's it for that video. Very interesting drama. Very interested to see how this unfolds. I mean, it's happening right now. Like, as we speak, this drama is happening. This video was posted a day ago. Cod God's video was posted a couple of days ago. This is an active drama that's happening. I'm adding to it. I'm adding sauce to it. Guys, sitting back, eating my popcorn, watching everything go down. I'm gonna react to every video that drops on this drama, right? So also, if you want me to react to a video, join the Discord. I have a channel there. You can recommend videos for me to react to, and I'll post about it. It can be your video, it can be anybody's video. I don't care, right? Anyways, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go talk on Discord. If you want to talk to me as well, join Discord, join my server, link in the description, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. Welcome to MGG, bro, and today we're gonna be reacting to a video that's been blowing up in like the Hive, you know, small Hive YouTuber community, right? Everybody's talked about it, right? I'm late to the party, I know, but like, I haven't watched this video. I know what it's about, right? I know like where it all started, the whole drama and everything, but I haven't watched it yet, right? So the video is by Quick Glitch MC, and it's called The End of Minecraft's Worst E-Girl. Right now, I am no stranger to controversy, right? I've been a part of controversy
right? So it's gonna be very interesting video to see how whoever is being like attacked, you know, responds to this controversy, right? Because the way you respond to controversy, you know, can either help you or do the opposite, right? So yeah, I've seen the aftermath of this video drop, because this video dropped a while ago, right? I already know what happens after the video drops, but the video itself I haven't watched, and I wanted to do a reaction. So you're gonna be watching this video with me if you haven't watched it already. If you want to watch it, if you want to watch the original, I'll link it in the description. You can go watch the original. It has like 2K views. Show the guy some love, because the editing I heard is amazing, right? The comments speak glazing the editing of this video. So my expectations are very high, right? So don't disappoint. Quicklish, I don't know how to pronounce that shit. Quicklish or whatever it is. But anyways, let's get started. Let's watch it.
Started simply, just another name joining the Hive community. Esu, who also went by Coda, wasn't immediate.
Esu, I have no idea who that is. Like, I mean, I've heard of her. It's a she, right? My last video, I used the wrong pronouns and got destroyed. So I'm gonna use the right pronouns for this video, right? Esu is female, right? I'm pretty sure. I think. Okay, don't attack me. I don't fucking know her gender. I think it's a she. It's a she. I think it's a she. I don't fucking know, but yeah. I've heard some stuff about her. Like, I've never heard anything good about her. Everything I've heard, you know, she's a creep. She's toxic, apparently, to like Game Tester and a bunch of other people in the Hive community, right? I've never heard anything good about them, right? So my opinion on them is already like low, like, so it's probably gonna get lower as I watch this video. But anyways,
suspicious. She was soft-spoken, friendly even, and seemed eager to be a part of the group. As Quicklish MC, I've always tried to be open and welcoming. I've built a space where people could feel safe, express themselves, and have fun without fear. I don't throw around accusations lightly.
Bro, I swear to God, if this music is fucking copyrighted, I'm crashing out, bro. Because that would mean that his video stayed up and mine got copyrighted, bro. I'm gonna lose it if my video gets taken down because of his. Also, Quippish, if you're watching this, if you ever see this, don't strike the video down. This is a reaction. This is fair use reaction, alright? I know if you try to copyright strike my video, it will go through, and then I have to appeal it, and then it's a whole process. So just, if you want me to take the video down, you can just shoot me a DM and I'll take the video down gladly.
And I didn't imagine.
But it's a reaction. I'm reacting to your video, bro. Chill.
Imagine that someone I welcomed in good faith would eventually turn around and try to tear down what I've built with lies, manipulation, and deliberate harm. But that's exactly what happened. This is my story, and it's time for me to speak up. Not just for myself, but for everyone Esu has affected.
So this is about Game Tester. By the way, the editing is amazing, bro. Shout out to whoever edited that video. That song better not be copyrighted, bro. I swear to God. But anyways, I saw a lot of DMs with what's this? Game Tester?
Not just for myself, but for everyone Esu has affected.
You will be... what? I'll make sure you're getting... I can't... Even if it means killing my heart for the 8th time. What the fuck is... What is this conversation? Like, what? Oh, I saw this. I saw this in Thingy server. They posted this. I saw this. Grace is trying to make it. What? I am very, very confused. What's going on? But that's what the video is for, though. The video explains everything, right? So let's just chill. Like, get some food, get some popcorn, get some chips, some food. Let's chill and watch this amazing video.
The screenshots and experiences I'm about to lay out are not shared to generate drama. This expose
definitely.
is a formal, detailed account meant to bring closure to those she's harmed and to set the record
Bro, I hate that you have to say that sometimes, bro, because there are people out there who be tripping about this shit. Like my last video I made on Foxy, people are saying, "Oh, you shouldn't post screenshots of DMs." Like, bro, how the fuck am I supposed to prove that I said this to someone in their DMs without showing the fucking DMs themselves, bro? Like, I hate that you have to put this in the beginning. I might also put this in the beginning of my video, that when I make exposing or discussion videos, that these DMs are used to prove this and that. But like, bro, like, how else am I supposed to prove that this conversation happened without screenshotting and showing y'all the actual damn messages that y'all are complaining that I'm showing in the first place? Like, y'all wouldn't believe me when I say I talked to somebody and said this to them. I need to screenshot that. I need to show y'all those DMs to prove that the conversation happened, because without them, y'all will just say I'm lying. You know what I mean? Like, I hate it when people complain about it, because like, how else am I supposed to prove that conversation happened without showing the DMs? You know what I mean? By the way, I think Expose shouldn't have that type of
rate for those who have been misled. Every part of this is real. Every word is backed by receipts. So let's start at the beginning. In the first screenshot, Esu presents herself as emotionally vulnerable, hinting at mental struggles. She uses...
Alright, let's read. Wait, what? Do it for yourself. It's not saving us. I'm doing it for you. I don't care if I lose people. I just want you. Who's Carly? Is Carly Issue? How much you hate me? Who's the person she's talking to? Some I cannot pronounce. The font is killing me, bro. Also, why would you blur the profile but not blur the reaction, the reply? Because the reply shows the name, so why wouldn't you blur that? Oh, okay, I don't know, man. Because like, that defeats the purpose. Like, if you're gonna blur the name on the actual message, you have to blur the reaction as well, bro. Like, what are you doing? Or maybe it's not that reaction. I don't know, man. For someone who claims to see into the future, you can't see how this will fucking backfire. But blocked all mutual friends. Like, is Carly Issue? Because like, I'm confused. Like, is
language that makes the other party in the screenshot feel obligated to respond with care.
Yeah.
It seems innocent on the surface, but this is the first step in a pattern of manipulation. These messages are written in a way that places emotional responsibility on the other person, guilt-tripping them by saying things like, "I don't care how much you hate me, I'll earn your trust again." Or saying, "I was thinking about dipping from servers either way," making an attempt to earn the other party's trust back. The point is,
do people actually have full-on relationships on Discord? Like, that's a thing that happens. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I've been on Discord for like 4 years, bro. Like, people actually date each other strictly through Discord DMs. Like, that's a thing that happens, bro. Like, what? Like, nah, bro. Hell nah. I will never date somebody that, like, detached. Like, you probably live in different countries, different time zones. Like, nah. I mean, like, it can't work if you're like FaceTiming each other. Like, okay, like, send me your actual number through Discord. Send me a picture of yourself. You know what? Fuck pictures. Let's voice chat right now. I can see that working if y'all are like, but if y'all are talking strictly through text on DMs and y'all calling each other boyfriend and girlfriend, like, nah, bro. Y'all are not dating. That's not a relationship. That's not through DMs. That's it. Like, that's all you need is a profile picture and DMs on Discord. That's all that's gonna convince you to think that you're dating somebody. Like, then nah, I could never. But like, people be having full-on relationships on Discord. That's crazy to me, bro.
not connection.
Like, I will not look at somebody the same after that. Like, you genuinely think that person is dating you. Like, come on, bro, come on.
It's control.
Makes no sense.
In the second and third screenshots, the pattern becomes clearer when
Okay. I made you mad. Are they both female or is the other guy a dude? I have no idea. I made you sad. Maybe. What happened, bro? I hope you realize if it wasn't for me, bro. Okay, you know what? Let's just.
Expectations don't go Isu's way. Her tone shifts. She sends messages like it's all my fault, and even claiming that all online is just completely toxic. These are not expressions of genuine insecurity. They're
I mean, bro, it's Discord. What the fuck do you expect? Discord is gonna be toxic as shit to you all the time. Like, you can't be on Discord and not be able to handle toxicity. Like, bro, people be talking to me on the daily on Discord. Like, that's a thing you gotta be able to handle because it happens all the time. It's Discord. What the fuck did you expect? Like, damn, bro.
To guilt people into comforting her, giving her attention, and maintaining emotional closeness. I found myself constantly questioning whether I was doing something wrong by needing space or talking to others. This emotional tug-of-war has made it impossible to interact with her without stress or second guessing. If you are sensitive to topics that you will see in the upcoming part of this video, such as grooming or racism, please click off the video.
Bro, what? You need a warning from that? I mean, bro, I respect the warning. I respect, because he's trying to cover all the points, right? Because, like, people are gonna be like, oh, like, you know what I mean? So he's trying to. I get the warning, but, like, come on, bro, it's not that deep. Like, racism, grooming. Please click off the video. You sensitive to seeing DMs of people being groomed? Like, what? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But hey, like, if you want to do that, like,
It's for your best interest. Still here? Thanks for sticking around.
Yeah, bro, I'm still here.
Then came the moment I couldn't ignore. This next screenshot shows a Discord message from Esu accusing.
Oh, that's Esu. What? She's changing her name all the time, I guess. Like, she's calling bro a pedo, racist. Okay. That's a terrible allegation to get. Getting pedophile allegations sucks, bro. I mean, if it's strictly just on Discord, it's a different story. But, like, if people are making videos about you, like, outside and, like, like, spreading the rumor that you are a pedophile, that can suck, bro. That's a type of rumor that would affect you in real life. Like, you would genuinely, like, get depressed from that shit. Especially, imagine somebody accuses you of being a pedophile, like, and everyone believes it. Like, everyone, bro. You can't even do shit. You can't even, like, defend yourself. Because, like, you have, like, bro, you can't even defend yourself and everyone just believes it, bro. That sucks, bro. That's what Dream felt when everybody turned on his ass that one time. That was
me, SkeleMc, of being racist. This wasn't a slip-up or a misinterpretation. It was deliberate, targeted attack. She posted it with no context, no evidence, and no warning. And it wasn't just hurtful, it was just...
Are you sure she wasn't rage baiting? Or just trolling? She was being deadass.
Destructive.
That's crazy.
This is a label that can ruin reputations, and she used it as a weapon because
Man, people have committed suicide from pedophile allegations, bro. Like, grooming allegations. People have literally, like, pedophile and grooming allegations can affect you IRL, like, in real life. Like, that shit. Obviously, this one is, like, small scale, so it doesn't really matter. But, like, big scale, like, let's say, like, you're a TikToker and some allegation comes out that you're a pedophile. Now everybody's saying it. Even people in real life be saying that shit. Like, that shit can really affect you emotionally, like, in IRL, like, in real life. Like, that's me. I don't get affected by things that happen on Discord, right? Like, I'm very desensitized to that. Like, I'm very detached when it comes to real life and Discord. Like, I separate those two things. Like, I don't get affected by it. But there are people who are young, and majority of people on Discord are young, who don't have that emotional maturity, right? And if you make allegations like this to them, that can really affect them in real life. That's why you see a lot of Hive YouTubers quit all the time because of controversy, because that shit genuinely affects them in real life because they don't have that emotional maturity to be able to handle it. So just be careful next time you make allegations about somebody on Discord, because somebody can actually, like straight up killed himself because of that shit.
Used to remain under her control. That message is burned into my mind. It made me realize the full extent of the danger she posed, not just to me, but to anyone who tried to step away from her. I want to pause here and address this directly. I am not racist. The accusation was not only false, it was slander. It was retaliation, and I will not let that lie define.
What evidence does she give? Because like she can't just say you are racist. No one is gonna believe her. Like you have to provide evidence. Like no idiot on Discord is gonna be like, oh, Quibish is a racist just because one person said it. Like she had to have had some type of evidence for that shit, bro. Like did she just straight up just say you're a racist and just moved on? Like there's no way she had to have provided some kind of evidence, like a screenshot or two, bro. If she provided no evidence, like come on, bro, who believed her? Like which idiot actually believed her with no evidence? Not even a screenshot, not even like, come on, bro. Something.
I've spent months building my place in this community, and I've always been welcoming and respectful. And the people who know me, truly know me, understand that. But accusations like that carry weight, and Esu knew it. That's why she said it.
Was she spreading it though? That's the difference. Like that's what I want to know. Cause like it's one thing to tell some random person, oh, MGG is a scammer or whatever, but it's a different story when you're going around spreading that rumor to everybody. That's when it becomes a problem. Was she doing that? I don't know. He hasn't said it
to ruin me. Now, what I think is pretty hypocritical is she claimed that.
Wait, let's read it. Grace is trying to make it escalate further. Who's that person that keeps being blurred, bro? Why are you blurring them, bro? Like, okay, like protect their privacy, I guess, but like you're already showing everyone's DMs. So why the fuck does she deserve to be like?
I was racist with no evidence. After she said a racial slur, because in the screenshot, once again, I feel this is unfair to the people she's hurt and offended, because it seriously impacted them in ways I'm not even sure I can explain. The next piece of evidence pushes the situation far.
Is it really that deep? Damn.
Far beyond what most people could have imagined. In this screenshot, another victim shares a deeply disturbing.
Oh my god, bro, that's a long ass DM, bro. Holy shit. I'm not reading that, bro. There's no fucking way I'm reading all that shit, bro.
Account.
Hell no.
Esu, fully aware of the age gap, sent NSFW images to someone she knew was 2 years younger than her. This is not an ambiguous or taken out of context claim. It is a direct allegation of sending explicit material to a minor. The victim.
She sent NSFW to a young nigga. To someone she knew was 2 years older. How old is she, bro? Because like I can be like somebody can be like 18 and the other person can be 2 years younger, right? So like, is Issue like young? Like how old is Issue, bro? Like that's what I want to know. Because like if that person is like she can be like 14, the person is 2 years younger, and be like, you know what I mean? So I don't know, how old is she? And she was sending NSFW, like straight up porn. Like, why are we calling it NSFW? Call it what it is. It's porn, bro. It's literal, like, illustrations of two niggas doing it, bro. Like, that's porn.
Speaking openly explains the circumstances at the time. They were emotional.
That's against Discord TOS. You can report them, get them banned if you have evidence. If you don't have evidence, it's chan.
Emotionally unstable, already struggling to maintain a sense of normalcy in their life. They were isolated from most people with very few to talk to, and no strong support system. It was in this state, cut off from outside perspective, that Isu's behavior took root. They didn't see it for what it was in the moment. Instead, they chalked it up to weird behavior and tried to normalize it. Because that was easier than facing the possibility of something darker happening.
What?
Looking back now, with the clarity of distance, they recognize it for what it truly was. Grooming. What makes this account so difficult to process is the vulnerability involved.
She was grooming somebody else using NSFW.
This was not two equal parties engaging in harmless humor. This was someone in a position of greater maturity, knowingly pushing sexual boundaries with a younger, emotionally fragile person. Even though the victim now understands the severity, at the time they lacked the tools and perspective to label it correctly.
How old is this person? How old is this person we talking about, bro? Like, what? Were they 8 years old or some shit? Like, how old are they, bro? Like, now
That is what grooming does. It clouds judgment and manipulates emotional dependency. Their exhaustion is
That's the
obvious.
definition
The
of
victim is no longer holding back the anger that comes from being repeatedly mistreated. The victim calls her, we'll say this the nice way, an attention seeker, who thrives not just on positive attention, but on negative attention as well. It's not about resolving conflict or finding common ground. It's about being at the center of people's focus, no matter the cost. That's why the victim recommends that if the situation is addressed in a public video, it should include a direct call to action. Ignore her completely, block her from community spaces, and cut off the attention she so deliberately provokes.
Did people act on that? Because I think I saw her on some servers. That issue guy, that issue girl, yeah. I think I saw her on some servers. So I don't think anyone is really acting upon this, right? Besides, obviously, the few videos that people made, right, talking about this whole thing. But I don't think anyone is really going to act on this, right? Because I feel like no one is really going to take this too seriously. That's the problem that sometimes when it comes to like Discord drama, right, is that you would take that shit seriously, but then the other people will be like, man, it's not that deep, it's just Discord, right? So I feel like a lot of people are just not gonna take this seriously. I mean, it's been 12 days, right, since this video was uploaded, and not much has really happened, or at least I haven't seen that much happen.
When you place this evidence alongside earlier examples of guilt tripping, manipulation, and boundary crossing, the picture becomes chillingly clear. This isn't just a matter of someone being toxic or hard to deal with. This is someone who, according to this testimony, has engaged in outright predatory behavior, targeting vulnerable individuals and exploiting their trust. The fact that this follows the same manipulative cycle we've already documented, emotional dependency, blurred boundaries, retaliation, makes it impossible to dismiss this as a one-off incident. Other screenshots reveal more of the same pattern with other victims: private pressure, emotional dumping, unwanted...
I want you. If no one can have you, if I can have you, then no one can. You know, that's probably what she was thinking in her mind. Bro, why is Game Tester involved in this shit, bro? Like, why does this nigga keep getting in controversy all the time, bro? Like, chill. So culture is
interpretation and retaliation when boundaries are set.
I'm not yours. You're not hers either. Bro, is she talking about Nerf? What happened to Nerf, bro? What happened to that chick, bro, that Game Test was dating?
Each interaction shows the same toxic cycle repeated with minor variations. It's not a coincidence, it's a method. Esu creates emotional dependency, punishes autonomy, and attacks when control is lost. To the Hive community, this expose is not a call for harassment. It's a final message. These screenshots are not drama, they are documentation. They are proof. I have stayed silent along with other victims for way too long, hoping she would stop, hoping she would change, hoping others would see through it. But silence protects no one. The only way to stop this cycle is to expose it, and that's what I'm here to do. I don't write this easily. It's been emotionally exhausting to relive this and go through every message and screenshot. But I write it because I care about this community. I write it because I want others to be aware. I write it because no one else should have to go through it. If you've been manipulated...
That's deep. That's deep. I mean, this is why I say sometimes that you gotta be careful what you say online, on DMs, on Discord, because that shit can really affect somebody like IRL. Like, he was genuinely affected by what Esu was saying to him and doing and stuff like that. So sometimes you just gotta be a little bit more mindful about the message. You can send whatever you wanted to say to me, because I'm very desensitized to that type of shit. But like, there are people out there who you will talk to on Discord who are already like dealing with something, and you will say something to them, and they can just like, just be mindful sometimes about what you say online, because that shit can really affect people.
By Esu, you are not alone. If you felt guilty, confused, pressured, it's not your fault. You were targeted for your kindness. And to Esu, if you see this, I hope you see the harm you've caused. I hope you reflect.
Bro, let Esu send a DM to me. Bro, I'll mess with her so bad, bro. Like, she sends a DM to me, start talking this bullshit, bro. Oh my god. Bro, I will like straight up ruin her life. Bro, when I hate, like, that's the thing about me, bro. When I hate somebody on Discord, it would be known. Straight up, like, you know what I mean? Like, but anyways, that's the video. I think it's ending right now.
But most of all, I hope you stop, because the community deserves better. We deserve better, and we're done staying quiet.
W video, bro. W YouTuber. Shout out to Quicklish MC, bro. Go sub to his channel. Link in the description. Crazy video. This issue guy needs to go take a hike, bro. Or girl. Sorry for the pronouns. Shit, bro. Just log off Discord, bro. Go get some real friends IRL. Go groom some actual people in real life. Get away from Discord, dog. Like, it's clear people don't want you there. If you see this issue person sending you a DM, just be mindful that they might be doing some weird shit in the background. Apparently, right, according to this video, allegedly, right, she be doing some freaky shit in the background and trying to, I don't know, goon to game test or some shit. I don't know, man. Like, she be crazy. Also, don't fucking have relationships on Discord, bro. It's Discord. Don't be dating niggas on Discord. Also, don't use Discord for emotional support, nigga. What are you doing? You're gonna end up like this. Stop using, like, bro, like, talk to actual people in real life, bro. Spend time with people like your family and shit. Like, when you notice that Discord is affecting you IRL, like your actual emotions, that is your cue to log off. Like, that is your cue to just take a break, right? Let me just do myself and just, you know, take a break from Discord, because it's clearly affecting you mentally, right? When that starts happening, that's your cue to dip out, right? But anyways, my opinion on this, I don't know this issue person that well to really give a solid opinion on them, but from what I've heard, I don't know their side of the story, so I can't really give like a full opinion. But from this video, it's clear they're a terrible person. They're young as well. They're probably like 16 or some shit. I don't actually know how old they are. They're a bit stupid, right? So yeah, just be wary when you interact with somebody who's named Issue, and apparently they changed their name a bunch of times, so you might not even know that it's them, right? But anyways, just be mindful next time what you say and what other people say to you. Anyways, I'm gonna end it there. Okay, MGG is out. It's late. I'm gonna bed. I'm tired as fuck. Give me a sub, bro. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to make this YouTube thing work. Alright, so hit me with a sub, hit me with a like, send some comments down below what you think about this. Should this issue guy pack it up? I don't know. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.